We mourn the lost, but we press on. That's the message I was greeted with today when I went to open the server. Hello, everyone. Hello, Iylo. Hi, Tech Head Fred. Yes, we are back already. I did say I was gonna aim for. I said at least every other day. I would like to stream every day, but I just didn't want to guarantee that because you never know. There might be a day that I just can't. But after a hearty 3 hours of sleep last night, we're back. Don't worry, I took a nap. I took a 2 hour nap yesterday. I took a 2 hour nap today. So I'm somewhere closer to the range of like 7 hours of sleep, which is probably enough. Um, hey Rhythm, we're back at it. I'm currently alone on the server. Uh, I think aWitherDad might come and join me at some point. Um, I would like to not be alone. I do not want to die today. Alright, let's take a look at this lovely book. Um, there are several things that need to be done. Yes, thank you, Iylo. I forget that there is an official media channel to ping. Go ahead and let them know that I am live. That is probably a very good idea. Listen, it's the 3 hours of sleep. Um, okay. So today I am focusing, enchantment setup. We need to get some obsidian at some point, which honestly I might just venture out into that lava pool. I think the key, the ticket to succeeding here is slow and steady wins the race. You take it slow, you take it easy, you are cautious, and you think things through. And eventually, slowly, there. I don't think there's an even amount of cows right now. Eventually you will get to your goals. So like, will it take longer if I go all the way over to the lava pit? Yes. But is it safer than trying to venture down into the depths? Also, yes. I could also make a bedroom, I guess. Orange isn't really my color. Actually, I'm blue. I don't know if y'all know this. I guess you can't see it when I go in F5, but um we each have a color. I mean, you probably noticed that on Spiff and WitherDad's name tags, but I'm the blue lineage. So I guess I should make a blue bed then. Although red is typically my color. Um, I think we also need to plant some trees. I think that's something I was working on. Oh yeah, I had to organize the outside chest. I don't want to do too much that's like super interesting / involved while I'm here on my own. And that's like partially a safety thing and partially like a um like I want people to be included. I don't know how much of this just seems like more of what was inside. I don't think there's anything that really needs to stay out here, I think. I'm just gonna finish tidying up. Now the real question is, do I remember where stuff goes? Apparently I do. To some degree, at least. So how is everyone doing? Just in general, after the last session? How are we feeling? There's a hardware upgrade, so this should be more stable. That's good. That's good news. There was more than one lead. If I didn't put it in tools, where the heck did I put the other lead? Maybe someone else has it. Also, did I put the bone meal with food? I did. Okay, I remember. Who also didn't sleep the best. Iylo's worried about Spiff's descendant. Yeah, I'm not brave and I'm not strong, but we gotta get them that totem. And that's really scary. That's why we need enchanting first. In my humble opinion, I think we need enchanting first. I know it'll take a while, but I think we gotta. And I think I'm gonna take some... I'll be able to replenish these once I have fortune, but I'm gonna grab some diamonds and I'm gonna make a diamond pick and I'm gonna go get obsidian. And I need... Who has the bed? I'm gonna make another bed. So I don't get lost. Because as we've determined, I'm like bad at navigating in this server specifically, so I gotta make sure I can actually get back. Maybe if aWitherDad shows up, we'll go together. Safety in numbers. But also trees. Should plant some trees. There's a shocking lack of saplings for the amount of trees that were out there, I'm gonna be real. Wow, one of the orange sheep wandered all the way over here. Actually made it off the mountain. I'm gonna try and do better today, chat. I need to actually go to bed when I said that I was gonna go to bed. We'll say Flower Forest, where Iylo usually gets daisies from, just over the river to the east of the house, past the spruce trees. Okay. That's good to know. Should probably go check that out sooner rather than later. Perfect. Perfect amount of room for items. Yeah, no Gen 3 reveal just yet. Like, this just straight up is not known information at this point. We already need more room. Maybe I'll put saplings in the plants chest. But yeah, I need to go to bed at a normal time so that I get more than 3 hours of sleep, because I have a 7 a.m. tomorrow. By the way, I did hear back from work. And everything got sorted. and it was all good, but I did have to go in at, wait, I do still need 3 of those. Oh wait, I needed the wood too. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, I had an 8 a.m. today, I got a 7 a.m. tomorrow. But, good news, aWitherDad's here. I think he's out in the jungle, so we'll wave hello. I also had, it was actually the latest of my early mornings, but it got canceled on Wednesday, so Aspen gets to sleep in on Wednesday, yay! Everyone liked that. I'm getting like half decent at navigating these barrels. Alright, that's all my stuff. That's my ongoing project stuff. Is it taking up a lot of my inventory? Yes. However, it helps me remember what I'm doing, honestly. The idea of resurrection is intriguing. I was just kind of saying that I don't control the rules. I truly do not. I can do all the rituals I want, but I don't make the rules. I just live by them, apparently. Spiff! Hey! Optional ritual to summon lost players? You'd have to take that up with Iylo. We cannot take things that I say or anyone playing on here says as like true things that can actually happen. Oh, WitherDad is like way out there. Maybe I'll take down the trees, see if we can get some more saplings, see if we can get some more apples. Oh, I know why we aren't getting as much. It's because they're in such tight proximity that there's actually fewer leaves total than you would get if they were planted apart. I have finally discovered why there is actual like reason for me to plant them apart the way that I do. Okay, from now on I'm planting them in my little grid section because we need apples and we need saplings. I mean, we've definitely got the wood at this point. I mean, we'll always need more wood, but we're not desperate for it. And, like, basically I was just getting the wood for bookshelves, but we're good on bookshelf wood. It's more, what we really need is leather. And, I mean, we'll have enough sugarcane soon. I forget the numbers. I should have them memorized at this point. I've done this so many times by now. Tuesday! Hello! Oh, nighttime. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. It really is sleepy time. It really is. I think I'm gonna be able to keep myself more in check this time. Like, last time it was like day 1, I was super hype, excited. I mean, I still am, but, I at a certain point, I do begin to experience the consequences of, 3 hours of sleep. Apple! Nice. Heck, Fred has seen a few Life series, so it could be something in a different series somewhere else. Oh, yeah, that's true. If you're planning to do your own at some point, that's certainly a cool mechanic you could include. It's got a lot of lore possibilities too, I think, if you'd be doing something that leans that way. Alright. Sorry about your torch garden, Iylo, but I am gonna make a grid of trees. Because we need to maximize the leaves. Yeah, we only got one apple out of that so far. The biggest thing is gonna be if the one being summoned agrees as well. Like in D&D, you can't resurrect an unwilling soul. That's so true. Plan for today, well, aWitherDad is somewhere out there getting your jungle sapling. Currently, like, truly just grinding towards the enchanting setup. I think when he gets back, I kind of want to venture out to that lava pool that we came across. So, yeah, all the way back out to the trail ruin. But I think that's probably our easiest source of obsidian. Um, will it take longer? Maybe. But we already know where that one is, and it's a lot safer than going in the caves. There we go, we got one more sapling. Alright, we'll let those grow. The cows have probably... It's been 5 minutes, probably. Ah. Okay, I think they've all been got. Gotta make sure not to miss any of the XP. Yeah, we're getting a substantial herd at this point. I keep getting jump scared by the advancements because I'm getting them in like a really weird order because like I've already picked up crying obsidian, but I haven't planted a seed till now. It is certainly interesting inheriting a world. Oh, Chaos, you missed the go live! Not first nerd in chat today. Yeah, I got a stone pickaxe after suiting up in full iron. Yeah, it's a weird progression. You were feeding your cats? Oh, I'm sure the poor babies were just starving. I know that's how cats are always behaving. If they aren't actively eating, they're starving. Guess we could actually cook some of that up. We have, well, we don't have a lot of coal, but we have enough. XP. Oh, oh, that's very close. Hello!
Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I have jungle saplings.
Yay!
That jungle was a lot farther away than it looked.
Yeah, you were pretty far out there. I was a little
Yeah.
worried.
I was worried too. Um yeah, I was thinking about it, and I mean it's up to Spiff's descendants, but I think that a gravestone like sitting here right outside of our door is a pretty good reminder to everyone. Um
I was thinking we could maybe even, like, if we want to make something proper, we could reroute the path, even,
yeah,
so that there's, like, a dedicated spot.
a dedicated spot and like a clear marking of just don't be outside. If you don't
Yeah.
have to be.
Like, there's nothing here specifically. I think I also just emptied this chest. There's nothing in it, so
Okay.
we can just reroute the path. I don't have a shovel to make a path.
I do here. But how did organizing go?
Done. Do you want me to show you around?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so this 3x3 section is all mining stuff. That's soft
Okay.
blocks, so anything with a shovel or a hoe.
Great.
This one is bricks, I guess, and
Yeah, okay.
adjacent. This
Yep.
is sort of, the stuff that you get like 5 of them every time you go
Yeah.
mining and they just clog up your inventory. These two are for cobblestone. I sort of have like currently cobble here and then just
Yep.
stone and
Stone.
derivatives. And then deep slate here, and then deep slate derivatives here, and then these
Ah.
two are for netherrack.
Okay.
That's where the other 2 leads went.
Haha.
That's okay.
um
I'll pop them in the tool chest. So that's
Great.
for netherrack. This one is valuables, and then the one below it is valuable overflow because it's already full.
Yep.
This one is wood, and the one above it is also it's wood overflow. This one's food. This one's nature and saplings.
Yep.
This one's
Leaf litter.
wool and dyes. Glass. Mob drops. Miscellaneous kind of drop adjacent things.
Yep. Roundish stuff.
Round, yes. Tools,
Tools. Uh-huh.
pottery shards. I don't know where to
Okay.
put
Yep.
them. And then we just have like some empty ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
all
pottery
those.
shards. Okay, that just seems so fitting. We have a friend pottery shard and then heartbreak.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I left this here because we already established that was the food chest. But yeah, the
Yep.
rest of
Okay.
this section is just empty stuff, so we can use that as overflow or whatever we need. I'm gonna pop the
Great.
leads in the tools chest, and I'm gonna pop the bones in the mob drop chest. I think chests count as tools.
Yeah.
EP
Cool.
time.
Good work.
So we have some organization, and then I figure we can make like rooms for ourselves and stuff, and then we can have our own
Yeah.
storage as well. And then
Yeah, have you explored upstairs?
there's a floor
Yep.
and
It's kind
walls
of
and
cool.
a ceiling.
There's these little rooms.
Oh, Oh,
Kind of
that's
cozy
delightful.
attic vibe. Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't.
What I would love to do is maybe add on like a tower that rises out of here a little bit, um,
Ooh.
and add some additional windows because being able to see from a higher vantage point would be cool.
Yeah, there's no windows actually. This is disconcerting. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in a very northern building
Yes. It's
where they
it's
they
definitely
don't put
cozy,
in
but
windows so that you don't see that it's either dark all the time or bright all the time.
right.
See if D shows up in chat now that I've alluded to Alaska.
All right. Well, what else do you have on your to-do list?
Well, I was waiting for you to get back because I was thinking we could go back to that lava pool that we found and get ourselves enough obsidian to make an enchanting table.
Ooh, okay.
I think that's our
Um,
safest bet in terms of getting obsidian.
yeah, there's also I know that the portal that El Primo used is around here somewhere, and I think that had a lava pool around it.
Hmm.
Um, perhaps we'll take a look. What the? I swear these pumpkins grow every time I walk right past them. They just like plop into existence.
How do I make bricks again? I forgot. Clay?
Yes, clay, bake the clay in the furnace. It gives you a brick. And
Clay
then you
round?
clay round.
Ah, perfect. I have clay
Round-ish,
rounds.
yes.
I have clay round. Um Honestly just gonna use up some spare wood for this. Portal to the south of us away from the village. I've received a premonition.
Aha. Wonderful.
Oh, there's already wood in here. Well, there we go. Those will smelt up. I can make a flower pot. We put the sapling.
Beautiful. Perhaps we should use the sherds as well.
Oh
Brandon
yeah, we can make.
Heartbreak. I mean, yeah.
I don't know how to use them. Do you know how to use them?
Yeah, I think so. You just
Okay.
use them in place of the bricks. That'll make a decorated pot. No, that's a different thing.
No, but you can put a pot inside uh like one of the big ones. You can put a little one inside the big one.
Yeah, but then you can't see it, right? Or does it stick out on top? I don't remember.
I saw D that do this in her latest video.
Okay.
D it's yeah, Iylo is also confirming. Everyone in chat is confirming. What is a
Okay.
lantern? How are we categorizing lantern?
We need a lighting barrel.
Alright, sure. I'm taking the torches out of tools and I'm putting it in the barrel underneath, and that's lighting. Shift click to place it so it doesn't go inside. Okay, got it.
Okay.
We only have
Think we
4 clay balls though, so is that enough to make both?
No. I don't think so. I don't know. I know we'll need two for the big pot.
Yeah, that won't be. We'll be one
We're short
short.
one, aren't we?
Let me go
I
see
saw
if there's
clay.
clay in the river. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, there is some in the river. I
Alright,
do need
perfect.
to eat though. And to eat, I
Oh,
should cook.
there's like half a stack of steak in the furnace inside. That's why I'm
Okay,
smelting the stuff out here. You can go ahead and take that.
perfect.
Yeah, we brought back the stack of steak and then did not put it in a furnace. I'm I'm gonna unpath block here.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go grab some more clay.
There. Unfortunately, I don't think we can destroy the block underneath. Nothing in the dispenser right now. I'm gonna move it and put it maybe there. Now we've got room to make like a proper grave and everything.
Awesome. Looking good.
I put away the fences. I should have... You know, maybe we don't need to put the lantern away. Maybe I can just put it back. Iylo's gonna test and see if we can break blocks underneath the grave without destroying the grave itself.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because then we can take his head off the path entirely.
Yeah.
Here's the bricks I already smelted.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna go breed up the cows. It's definitely been 5 minutes. Okay, that seems sufficient. Do you have the big pot?
Yes, I have both. Not
Okay.
sure exactly where we want them.
Oh, I was figuring at the gravesite, right?
Yeah. What do you think? Like on top of the dispenser or next to?
Uh, see, Spiff was the builder. I don't have the
Right.
sense.
Let's hear. Okay.
And then you just gotta shift click it to put the little pot.
There we go. That puts the two designs on the outside. Heartbreak,
Nice.
friend. So then shift click on top. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yay! And we can tuck the other saplings in a chest.
Yes. How much stew do you have? Do you need more?
I do not currently have any. Aw, Spiff says it's sweet.
Good.
Yay. Yeah, I don't have any stew right now.
Okay. Yeah, there's 3 in here. I'd say
I'll honestly I'll
load 'em.
have one. Yeah, I'll just have one now because I am down a heart and a half.
Ooh, yeah.
Aspen hears voices from the beyond. Yeah. I'm I'm the magical one. I'm doing the enchanting setup. I receive premonitions. We have a medium. All right, I will bring one with me also.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And I just slept, so we've got a fresh day.
Perfect. All right. Okay, let's go find that portal.
All
Or
right,
lava.
it's um yeah, let me reconsult my premonitions. To the south, away from the village. Okay, well the
Which was
sun is
south.
rising there, so
Ah,
that's the
yes.
east, so that's the west, that's north, so this is south. It's
Off
so
we
much
go.
easier to figure that out in game when you don't have to deal with like the like is it latitude?
Yeah. Latitude. You know, the
Yeah,
lines.
random crafting table.
Yeah, that's me. I started a thing.
I'm gonna have to go and get that sugar cane when we get back. There's been so much of it. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, this is so much closer.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Nice.
Oh, look. Oh, we're right next to his portal.
Well, that would make sense.
And there's a lot of daisies out here.
Do you have netherrack?
No. Yes, I do. But I think we determined that in field
Oh yeah,
that it's not deterministic.
yeah. I guess we're just in a field. All right. Well, I have 4 obsidian, and there's already a portal, so I don't feel like mining any more of that unenchanted.
Nope.
I need to be so careful when I'm reading chat. I'm used to just like, oh, I'll just glance over and keep holding W. It'll be fine. That wasn't even a far fall necessarily. I gotta be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, my traversal method is usually a parkour on top of trees and take a little bit of damage and eat some food. So it's been difficult not to keep up with that.
Yeah, my no running strat lasted all of about 10 minutes, I think, maybe half an hour. I cannot stand not being speedy.
Yeah.
You'd think Phasmophobia would make me better at that. There, I think I picked them all up.
So how do you plan to get levels for enchanting?
Cows.
Perfect. Wow,
Uh,
there are so many cows. I love it.
yep, there's gonna be more. My plan is to make it almost unbearable to go over there. Um,
Perfect.
it's gonna be so full of cows. I will get XP from breeding them. I will get XP from killing them. And I will do that over and over until I get level 30 enchantments, and then I will be enchanting this diamond pick that I made to get the obsidian until I get fortune 3 on it. And then I will be going into the mines and I will mine every ore, and then I will get XP from smelting it. This is how I gather XP. Because I don't know
Perfect.
how to make a farm.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, I know how to make a farm. I just don't know if we want that.
I mean, it's good to have a farm. It's probably dangerous to make one in
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
And I was saying, I think slow and steady is probably the way to go here.
I agree.
Okay, we're in the house. I can look at chat now. Oh, they're discussing the direction that the sun rises in. I didn't know that it didn't. It did. Apparently, it did not used to rise in the correct direction. Uh, Iylo confirms that removing the block beneath the grave will not remove the grave. Okay, so we can unpath it.
Okay.
It's an option that we have. I don't really have a
Yes.
design for that area yet, though.
No, me neither. I'll have to think on it.
Iylo says reason he didn't chant because he played before it was a thing and just never really bothered to learn the whole process. See, I actually don't know. I think I used to be like, yeah, I don't need enchanted gear. Like, I was the same way. I was just, that's what I was used to. And I was like, it sounds so complicated. But then I was on a server, like, before I was doing content. A thing about me is that, honestly, if just left to my own devices in a Minecraft server with no particular goal, I just love to grind for resources. So I was on an SMP, and there was someone who had plans and ideas and needed a lot of stuff, and they gave me, like, max enchanted netherite axe and said, get me wood, all the wood, as much as you can. And I said, bet. And then I got used to the luxury of having that axe.
Oh, yeah.
And I just, then I had to learn how to, I had to learn how to do it in enchanting. So that's why I know how to do that grind. And I practiced it, because, like, leading up to my channel, I was like, I know I want to be in a life series. I want to be able to acquire all this stuff really fast. So that's actually a thing that I practiced.
That's great.
Right near the beginning of getting back into Minecraft. So that's why I know it at all. Otherwise, it would be just like Redstone, a mystery. It's the same reason why I know anything about villagers. I don't know a lot about villagers. I just know, like, how to get the 5 that I care about.
Right.
And that doesn't even work on this server.
Nope. Yeah, exactly.
The sun used to rise in the north. Fascinating.
Yeah, I remember it being different.
I don't ever remember that being a thing, but, so I was just guessing based on logic. I'm glad that it makes sense now. Tuesday does enchanting, but not villager stuff. See, I used to be the same thing again, as well, but then I found out about mending. And right. I was on an SMP, and someone was like, yeah, I'll give you a mending book for every wither skull you get me. And I quickly found out that that's a really bad trade deal, but I just didn't know how to get mending. So after being scammed, I decided to just learn how to do villager stuff.
One of my like first foray back into kind of somewhat modern Minecraft and like modded Minecraft was playing basically an SMP, but it was RLcraft. So I don't know if you're familiar with RLcraft, but it's incredibly difficult and like super punishing. And I remember it was like weeks of playing in this world, and we finally got a mending villager, and and just this basically raised hell to bring them back to our base.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Well then, you're ready for this, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I felt ready for this until we lost Spiff.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I almost died then too. Like that was close.
That would have been terrifying. You would have left me alone.
Yeah.
And I'm not strong. The only reason that I've managed to take as little damage as I have is because I've been a bit of a coward, which I feel a little bit bad about, but
I mean, it's necessary. I should have been more of a coward.
Also, I realized the reason that an actual reason to put the trees in a grid like I do rather than just in one big clump, um, is because there's actually fewer leaves per tree when you put them in a big clump, which means fewer saplings and fewer apples. So I'm putting them now with 2 blocks between each of them so that we can have lots of leaves to maximize our sapling and apple return.
Lovely. Yeah. We need gold.
Listen, that's what the fortune's for.
Yeah.
We'll struggle by on stew until we get that fortune 3, and then we won't have wasted any gold. We will mine it all with fortune 3.
Yep, I like that.
Oh, chat is saying so many things. I'm receiving too many premonitions, guys. Tuesday says, how long has Aspen been mining and crafting? We talked about this a little bit last stream yesterday. Which for some reason I was failing to remember what years I was actually like middle school age. But in like grade 6 or 7, you're like 11 and 12, right? So that would have been.
I wish I knew the answer to that.
I think that's true. I kind of remember it based off of like in grade 5, you're 10, and that's like, you know, the age is twice the grade. It doesn't work for every grade, but that's like a reasonable benchmark to work off of. So grade 6 would be 11, grade 7 would be 12. So I would have been, so the years would have been roughly like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
And that's when I bought my iPod. So I guess 2011 is probably the earliest that I was playing Minecraft. That was when I had the like the version that I got on my that I downloaded for free that was definitely going to steal credit card information if I had any. So I couldn't even tell you what version that was supposed to be. It may not have even been real Minecraft. It might have been a really good imitation. And I'd never played real Minecraft, so I just couldn't tell the difference. But I know I bought Pocket Edition, so that was real. And that was in like 2012, 2013. And then I just didn't play it for a good long while, and then a friend got it for me, I think just after high school. So I played on and off in university, but I really got back into it sort of near the end of my final year. That's when I found that video of how I could get my worlds off my iPod. So like roughly the 2020s is sort of when I've been playing like Java Edition and actually knowing things about the game. Because before then, like basically I stopped playing back when worlds were still finite. And then I came back and they were infinite.
Yeah, I think 2020 is about when I came back too.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah, I had done a lot of like every year I dipped back in and did the 2 weeks or 1 month or whatever.
Yeah, the 2-week Minecraft phase. I feel like a lot of people came back to Minecraft in 2020. No particular reason.
No.
Oh, they're talking about differences. Apparently in Australia, you are 16 in grade 2. So what do you call the younger stuff? what do you call it? What is the school level when you are 10? What's that
I think
called?
they call that the larval stage.
I'm back reading chat again. My premonitions. Can get mending on this server, just need to get a swamp villager for it. Yep. I don't even know if we have a swamp. I don't know if it has a village in it. I ain't
We
messing with
have a swamp.
villagers.
The swamp is a nightmare. It's got like this really weird water generation that is making water like none of it's
Oh,
level. It's like almost rapids. And
that's
it
cool.
caused me a lot of lag, and I'm not
Less
sure
cool.
why. Yes, not my favorite thing. But it's mangrove, and there are
Ooh.
axolotls and cool fish. It's pretty.
Lottles! Okay, I kind of want to
Yeah.
go to the swamp, even if there's not a village. At some point, I would like to see the swamp. Um, Chaos is saying that dark oak are best for apple drops, so maybe we should be farming some dark oak.
Okay. We were in Dark Oak. I think I vaguely remember which direction that was.
We gotta get more saplings, because we also only got, like, one for the pale oak.
Yeah.
So we gotta get more, because we need 4 for each of those. Um,
We also need to visit the tower, the archives, the place of solitude.
oh yeah.
I bet there's another cipher there, another one of these.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, I was thinking about these, and I'm wondering if maybe you need all of them before you can decode them.
It's possible.
Like, maybe not, but it's one option. Yeah, now my premonitions are just sending me smiley emotes.
So at one point we were thinking that A and H had been swapped by how or no, H would be I or something like that. Okay, never mind. This might make sense.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm a little stumped because I did go online and I went to a Scrabble word generate thing, and I was
Hmm.
like, okay, 5 letter word, and then you can like fill in the like whatever spots of the letters. So I tried double A,
Yeah.
double E, double like double of each of the vowels because I don't think there would be a double consonant. Maybe there's something I'm forgetting, but I don't think that's generally how it works. Um, and the only like there were words that showed up, but the only one that seemed like something that would be used is eerie, but there's not a third L in that word.
Right. Or like,
So,
yeah, even if they were just L's, it could be llama, right? But that ain't it.
yeah, I don't know. I might just post this on my channel and be like, "Hey, do you like ciphers? Help."
Right.
Cuz I mean, I don't think we're going to figure this out on our own, but that's the beauty of having premonitions.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I
Okay.
sorry, but seriously, most things are out to kill you. And Smith says, "Yeah, but it's mostly mums and Land Cruisers." I missed something. Are we? Oh, they're spreading Australia misinformation.
Oh, perfect.
Good. I support this. I used to go online when I was 12 and people tell people I couldn't go to school that day because my polar bear was sick and it was my ride to school. I'm here for it. Gaslight the uninformed. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I do not.
For financial reasons, it is not.
I just finished watching a Milo Rossi video with my partner, and I'm like, I really don't think we should be further misinforming the misinformed, but also, I think it's a little bit funny to pretend to follow the stereotypes that are associated with where you live. Anyways, I'm going to sleep whenever the sun properly goes down.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to put down some dark oak so that we actually get something done.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the Australians are having their own discussion. I think I'm trying to keep more on top of chat because I missed some stuff last time. Like I go back in the VOD and I see what chat has been saying. Because I care about what y'all are saying. I just can't always catch all the messages. And someone was saying when we were talking about Spoonicraft, they were like, "Oh, I thought it was a reference to Spoon Theory," and I didn't notice the message. It is. That's exactly why we are Spoonicraft. It is because of Spoon Theory. I don't know if that person who made that observation is in chat today, but I'm confirming right now. That's why we're called Spoonicraft. There's a whole trailer. I did the segment about Spoon Theory. It may have been Fred who said that. I'm confirming for you now. Now you know. Oh, I can make an enchanting table. I have the stuff. Yippee! Where do we want to put our enchanting room?
I kind of like this back corner, even though some of my stuff is here.
Yeah. We could also maybe tuck it. There's kind of like this corner that's not quite a room on its own.
Yeah, this would be a nice spot.
Yeah, so I'll pop it there. And
I think I'm gonna go gather more sand to make glass. And put some windows upstairs.
We have some glass here.
Oh.
This one.
This one? Okay. Well, maybe might do a quick window quest.
Window quest. Do we have any use for leather? Otherwise, I'm going to make 26 books.
Yeah, I think books are the use for leather.
All right, cool. I didn't make paper first. Like, that definitely was not only 5 books. Oh, I had the exact amount of sugarcane to make that amount of books. That's really satisfying. I didn't do the math in advance. That's delightful.
Love it when it works out like that.
All right, we got 8 bookshelves. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa. I don't have a cool Minecraft-related lyric for that.
That's what chat's for.
My premonitions. I'm gonna go breed up the cows. It's definitely been more than 5 minutes. This is the laundry of Minecraft. Oh yeah, it's definitely been more than 5 minutes. I don't see any babies still here. Spiff, I'm so glad you made this pit so big. There's gonna be so much cow in here. And it means that I'm less likely to die by entity cramming. I will say, I have made quite a many cow pits before. I'm an experienced cow pitter, one might say. And I've never died to entity cramming, but people keep saying, Aspen, stop making cow pits. They're annoying and bad, and also you might die to entity cramming. And I'm starting to think that they're just telling me that because they don't like my cow pits. And not that they have any real concern for my well-being. But luckily for all of you, I have my passive mob sounds turned way down, so you don't have to experience the cow pit in an auditory fashion. You can simply gaze upon their bovine beauty. Relaxing. Eventually I can start killing. See, probably if these were in a smaller pen, it would feel like enough. But because they're in a larger enclosure, I feel like I need way more. And the thing is, if I make way more before I start killing them, then I can have more to make even more, and then I will have more XP when I kill them, and then, uh, breed them up again. Oh, I could make a timer. That's true. That's okay. I'll do it based on vibes. I've done enough cow pitting to have a good sense of when it's time. When it's time for cow. There's just like a waterless field here. Fascinating. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to, if I want to have that much cow, we're gonna have to increase our wheat production. This is great news. It gives me something to do. I'm finding evidence of the renovations floating here in the crops field.
I started planting some additional crops down there. I think it would look cool to have kind of a big
Rolling
giant
fields?
field of wheat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some paths going through it. But yeah, no water yet.
I finally found a use for all of our wooden hoes. I will get rid of them so quickly. Nope, in fact, they've already vanished. Wonderful.
Are they fuel?
I don't know. I don't know where they went, but they're not in the tools chest, and I don't know where else they would be.
Huh.
There was a second water bucket. I'm gonna make a more nearby infinite water source. I know there's literally one in the cow pen, but we have a second bucket. Alright, maybe one block of clearance from the path, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then... And just so that I can refill my buckets, put that there, and then I will undo it immediately. I should be using up the stone one first. Not like it goes any slower. I feel like there's gotta be someone who's made some kind of, like, beat out of the hoe sound. Oh, did I go one too far? I went one too far on that side, didn't I? Oopsies. And out of the seeds, too. I think the seeds and the hoe, you could definitely make a beat. Someone more musically inclined than I. There we go. Does water work if it is down a block? Unclear. Maybe I should have started from this edge. Well, I can also do that. Problem solved. And then I guess we can There we go. Middle click on the crop to put the seeds in your active poplar slot. Oh. I did not know that.
I'm on the roof.
Ah! Nice. That roof's got a cool slope to it.
It really does. Yeah, windows up here make a big difference.
Nice. The days go by so quickly. My premonitions say you have so much to live for. I agree, by the way. I second this. Be careful on the roof.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play up there anymore. All right, what can I do? What should I be doing?
Dark oak, I guess?
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of what else I have lined up in my tasks.
Yeah, I think dark oak. I can handle that. Got stew. I've got a bed.
Actually, yeah, that's gonna involve adventuring. Do you want to go together?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, I could also. I was thinking about taking Harold, but I don't. That's like a whole song and dance to get cooperation out of Harold.
Yeah, and they're so slow.
Yeah. But
I've added
safe. I mean,
crops.
nothing can hurt me in the air, but
Yeah, if you get a
except
skeleton
for
after you,
falling.
if you get a
Yeah.
skeleton after you, they can kill Harold.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want Harold to die, and I don't want to fall off of Harold.
No.
I'm becoming increasingly afraid of Harold.
They're a lovely balloon.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I mean, I've planted some crops. I'm gonna feed the cows one more time, and then we can
Okay.
go dark oak.
All right. I'm gonna peek around and see if I can figure out exactly which way to go.
The real trick to this, oh my goodness, there's so the real trick to this is managing to feed the cows, because I just hold down the button. I ain't clicking on individual cows at this scale. Is not feeding the babies. I don't need to feed them. It doesn't really make them grow that much faster. Uh, but it wastes a wheat that could be used to make more babies. And you gotta run around and wait for all the XP. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're definitely developing a substantial cow population. Oh yeah, sorry about auto mod. It's weird and I need to tweak the settings. There's a lot of junk in my inventory, but we're not going to be gone too long, right? Do you know which way we're
No, I
going?
don't think so. Yeah, I believe it's this way. It's over by the pale oak.
Okay.
Holy cow! The
No, that's in the
sugarcane
other direction.
is
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I don't think sugarcane is going to be our worry. I truly think XP is going to be the big thing. And then
Yeah.
leather. But we have enough cows at home that we can kill any that we come across in the wild.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, sugarcane will be fine on. And truly, that's it. Like, we just gotta get those bookshelves made. We got our enchanting table already.
What's the next thing you need more of? Just leather?
Yeah, which I've been focusing, and XP, which I get by doing the leather.
Okay, do not fall down there.
Oh, yeah, big spooky.
What the? Nope, not today.
Here. I brought blocks.
I brought the rest of the glass panes.
Important. Yeah, I've got like 3 and a bit stacks of wood.
Here, this is dark oak, right?
Yeah! And it's a good building
Not too
block,
far.
too.
Yeah.
I say we get at least 8 saplings so that if one of them decides to be stingy on us, we should still be able to at least slowly grow up the numbers.
Yeah, sounds good.
Trying to grab ones that aren't touching other trees too closely so that the leaves despawn.
Oh, yeah.
On all the servers I've played on recently, we've had the vanilla tweak where leaves disappear, like, basically as soon as you take away the tree. And
Yeah,
that's been
that's so
great.
nice.
So it's weird now that I have to wait for them. I've been spoiled. Oh, the premonitions say that this can be added if strongly desired. I personally strongly desire it.
Those are powerful premonitions. Actionable, even.
Yeah. Oh, apple, apple, apple! Yippee! Apple. You know what? I can be the change I want to see in the world. I'm manually taking down these leaves.
Does that affect the like spawn rate of things? It always seems like I get a lot less when doing it manually, but I have no idea if that's true or not.
I don't know. This seems like another thing that I feel like I tested when I was um back when I was playing Pocket Edition, and I don't know if I tested the rate necessarily, but I think I determined at least. Well, I mean, it's objectively true because we just watched it happen, but stuff does still drop at least when you punch the leaves.
Right.
I've got 2 saplings right now.
I've got 4, so we're
We're
almost
almost there. Yippee! We're gonna get fast leaf decay soon.
Wonderful.
The spirits are kind. Oh, there's another sapling. Oh, I'm up to 4.
Nice. All right, that's 8.
Nice. How far are we from Pale Oak?
We're very close.
Yeah, we might as well grab that.
Yeah. Let's see if we get more apples out of these, though.
It's just
Ugh.
raining, right? Or it's
Yeah,
really dark.
I don't like it. Okay,
Yeah, okay,
good.
it is nighttime.
Whoa. I don't like that color of sky either.
Yeah, we may have been having a thunderstorm, or it may have just been nighttime. I'm vacuum. A friend once said I can be summoned by leaving floating items on the ground.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, no, you can't leave them.
Now, what if it's leaf litter?
If it's a floating item, I want it picked up.
Yeah, fair. For whatever reason, I cannot read your name correctly. My brain erases the second S. So I read it as Aspen core, which just sounds like some sort of derivative of like
Like
cottage
cottage
core.
core. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I actually kind of like.
Well, you're not a million miles away. I part of the thing that I'm doing on the SMP is everyone currently is trying to guess what the Aspen's core is. Um
Okay.
it's a thing that's going to be revealed at the end of the season, but people get points towards their Aspen score by making guesses.
Oh, that's great.
I did just make a bunch of puns based off my username, and then I did a whole season about it, or am doing a whole season about it. Um, yeah,
Great
it can be
content.
Aspen's core or Aspen score. Uh, Iylo says it has the pet smart effect. I was thinking, well, I was thinking of Ethos Lab.
Yeah,
I was thinking the Ethos Lab effect. But sure, pet smart.
that's smart.
Um, but yeah, so that's like a thing is people anybody interacting with my season gets an Aspen score, and there's like prizes related to that at the end of the season. Um,
Nice.
and then part of the like score building is people trying to guess what the core is, and I'm making a whole build for it, so it's gonna be
Oh, that's
inside at
awesome.
the end.
And you said you're not a builder.
I I'm building something. Oh, and every single block in the build is
Oh,
oh
yeah, we're not getting up this way.
every single
Go
block in the
around.
build is representative of one um score that somebody has earned. So
Okay,
the more people who participate, the bigger the build gets.
nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've been having fun with it so far. I've been trying to think of a way that I can like uh have the scores so that people can like check their score. Because right now it's just kind of like ask me while I'm streaming and I will consult my notebook.
Right. Yeah, you need a whole like web app and
Yeah, I don't know how to do all that. What if I made a Google Doc? Would you look at a Google Doc?
I'm gonna guess the answer is yes.
Channel points could be an Aspen score too. Is that like the
My
Twitch?
ex.
No. Oh, mine's almost done as well.
Oh, I hate the noises that come from this place.
I think I have my volume turned down too low to be spooked by them.
That's probably smart. Although, yeah, the creaking itself can only come out at night, I believe, right?
Yeah, so we just gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Alright, I have 1 sapling.
Did
We should probably
I have
get...
2.
Okay, we should probably get 8 of these as well.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have 4, because I'm just vacuuming up everything that's coming from your tree.
Oh, I see another one that's like right there.
I got 5.
Oh yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, these ones aren't too stingy.
I'm at 5 as well.
Alright, well then we got plenty.
I really like the way the individual pale oak saplings look.
Yeah, they're cool. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. I have 8 on my own right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm at 5.
Oh, I shouldn't be standing on leaves. That's dumb. They're gonna despawn under me and I'm gonna take fall damage.
Oh yeah, I should eat. Negate my fall damage.
Oh yeah, Iylo has pointed out that spreadsheets exist. That's a good point. I should make a spreadsheet.
Still a Google Doc. It's a it's a Google Sheet.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm satisfied with this adventure.
Yep, there's another one. Cool. Yeah, I think we head back. I'm gonna leave. I forget who it was. Someone was talking about the mental effects of leaving their... Anytime they place down a crafting table, they're not allowed to pick it back up. It's like a rule that they make in their own survival world, so that they always know that there's like this mental thing where you come back and you're like, I remember exactly what I used this for.
Huh. So that's why there's crafting tables everywhere. This will just be confusing for future generations. That's great.
Exactly. Or perhaps useful.
I need to refill my water buckets.
Grab some lava from that lava stream. We do not need lava yet.
No. I'm trying to think of what I need it for. I was just standing up there on a mountain and going, I have 2 empty water buckets. That's not good.
Oh, that's a cool cave. Is that lush cave we went to earlier? Or is that just a dripstone cave? I think that's just dripstone.
Cave? Cave?
Yeah.
Cave? Oh, we can just poke our faces. We can just poke our little faces in. My inventory's already mostly full, so it would be foolish. It would be foolish for us to go in there. Cave.
And this is one of those dripstone caves that it looks like a mouth open with teeth.
Oh, that's awesome!
Just ready to eat us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not an omen at all.
Some lava in there.
Alright. That's actually cool.
Don't see. Oh, wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm hit.
Oh!
Run.
We leave.
The cave said no.
You got stew on you?
Yeah, I do. There's only 1 heart of damage. And I also have a bow and I think 20 arrows at this point.
Oh, nice. I should probably learn about ranged weapons at this point. I feel like I'm I'm going to be learning a lot of new skills in this.
The spear is useful for keeping, like, if you're fighting a single enemy, it keeps them at bay.
Huh.
And like it doesn't allow them to get close enough to deal damage, whereas like that's sometimes a problem with an axe or whatever, but it doesn't do very much damage.
Yeah, but in this case, again, slow and steady. Yeah, I should maybe consider not being an axe fighter like I usually am and using weapons that do less damage but reduce damage that I receive.
Right. I climb this hill and see if I can see you. Oh, we're like here.
Oh, there we go. I would have walked right past it probably. I'm gonna go harvest the sugar cane. Actually, wait, hang on first.
Yeah. Good call.
I feel like B-dubs. Got a shriek. I've got this like vague pain in like the side of my stomach. It's probably fine though. I'm just like experiencing.
Do you still have a name tag for Lenny?
Yep.
I think I might throw that name tag on him.
You're going to the village?
Yeah, I think I might go to the village, and I might go over to the island with the tower and see if I can find anything.
If you're going to the tower, I should probably come with.
Okay.
Unless you think we should each visit it in solitude.
I don't think it needs to be a solitude kind of place.
Alright. Well, before we go, you know what we have to do.
Yes.
Yeah. And I also have to empty out my inventory because, oh my gosh, there's quite a lot in it now.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Sugarcane. Done with the farming for now, so we can put the tools away. I'm gonna put like logs and planks in this lower barrel, and I'm gonna put derivatives in the upper barrel for kind of reaching maximum capacity here.
I like that idea.
Wood and wood byproduct.
Where does wool go?
Here.
Okay. Aha.
Okay, there's stuff that I'm keeping on me in my inventory. I guess I'll put these planks away for now. I can just grab them later for bookshelves. And I need a new axe and probably more wheat. I'm just gonna heal.
Yep. Good call. Wait. I need to heal too. Oh, that's right. The skeleton got me.
Heal my axe. It's not very much, but it's slightly more. I probably don't need 2 water buckets if I'm not farming. Got food. Alright. I'm gonna go feed the cows and then I think I'm ready.
Sounds good.
You look at how many levels that you can get. Like you don't really think about this sort of XP that you can get from sort of just farming up mobs. But like I went up at least a level, which again, not much in the grand scheme of things, but like that's quite a bit of XP for what it is.
Yeah, what level are you at now?
17.
Okay, wow.
And
Wow,
I
that's
don't
just a
know what
lot of cows.
when I was
Love it.
making the name tags, I was at like level 4. Like I think I went down from 7 to 4.
Okay,
And since then just everything we've done has brought me up to level 17.
nice. Thank the cows.
Yeah, they're very helpful. Um all right. Oh, we
Ready?
should we should we should put down dark oak sapling.
I did put some
Oh,
down.
okay, perfect. I only saw the pale oak. But if we got both down, we're good.
Yep.
All right, lead the way. I don't know where we're going.
All right. I'm actually not sure if this river like connects, but I can follow it. About this path the other day, and I think I might want to put like a boathouse out here. If this does connect, I really don't think it does actually.
Whee! Hydration break. Can you
Let's
believe
see
that
if
the
it.
store had like 7 different flavors of milkshake and none of them were vanilla? Ridiculous.
What's the what's the flavor of choice?
I went with Rolo.
Ooh, okay.
I'm honestly not a huge fan of like chocolate flavored things. I like chocolates, like I like Rolos. I don't like things that are just chocolate flavored. So like chocolate ice cream, chocolate milkshake, chocolate cake, etc. I
But
just
what if it like includes chocolate,
eh,
like chocolate and peanut butter, or still no?
I don't know. I just prefer like milk chocolate. Also, sorry, cow pit stop. Actually, it's not a pit stop because it's not at the pit.
Right. Another play on words.
Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Sorry, brief murder spree. I'll be done in a second.
I can help.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, I think we're good. Um, what was I talking about? I was explaining something, I think.
Oh, one of Ilo's boats.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about. Oh, chocolate. Yeah, I feel
oh
like
yeah,
you don't want chocolate flavor, you want chocolate itself, is what it
yeah.
sounds
I
like.
love milk
Yeah.
chocolate.
Okay.
Probably my favorite. Just like of the basic sweets. Um, but when it comes to like flavor stuff, I like vanilla stuff.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
that makes sense.
and they had the only basic flavors they had at the store were chocolate and strawberry milkshakes. The closest they had to vanilla was like a frappuccino flavor. I don't
Yeah,
drink coffee.
that's a pretty much a departure.
And then it was just a bunch of like novelty flavors. So I figured, well, I like Rolo chocolate bars, so if this actually tastes like Rolo, then it's like acceptable. Oh, here we come.
There it is. I see some giant mountains off in the distance.
You have much further vision than I do.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'm nearsighted IRL, so it's fine.
Oh, so many brown mushrooms. Oh, they're inside.
Well, the library is open to many. There's a few
Yes.
books. Let's see if I want to go all the way up.
Iylo's journal.
We're snooping.
I forgot. I should be making a journal too.
Yeah, I have my to-do list. Not really a journal.
I mean, yeah, it'll count though.
A record of what I was trying to do, at least. Is just Big Tower. Library just on this level.
Someday it'll be filled.
Chat, I love white chocolate. I have such a sweet tooth. I know there's no real chocolate in it. I just like sweet things, okay? Tim Hortons sells white hot chocolate. Oh, so
How do you feel about other candy that's not chocolate?
I like it in moderation, generally.
Okay.
Like, I have a snack drawer at my desk, and I will often buy myself, like, one of those big plastic tubs of gummy bears, and I find that's really good because, I mean, I love chocolate, but sometimes there's, like, too much chocolate. Like, you can't just always be eating chocolate as, like, a tasty treat. You gotta have other stuff. Gummy bears is a really good, I find this a really good sort of, break from that.
Yeah.
But I still like when it comes to like gummy candies that are like a variety of flavors. I typically don't really like the green, yellow, orange ones, so I don't care for the citrusy ones. I like the berry and the
Yeah.
fruit ones that well, citrus fruit, but I like the usually the red, blue, and the purple ones, which
Yeah,
corresponds
same.
to the colors that I like.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of stuff falls more like a snack than like a treat.
Yeah. You know what I wish I could have again? Chocolate covered potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
My mom got them as a gift from a friend who found them somewhere at a novelty shop. Um, and my mom loves potato chips, and at the time she liked milk chocolate. She prefers dark chocolate these days. Uh,
Right.
but she tried like one or two of them and was like, I really don't think these things go together. And so she gave them to me, and I loved them. But I've never found them again anywhere. Um, People are like, well, there's the like potato chip shaped chocolates that have like the salt in them at the dollar store, and I'm like, no, it's potato chips that are coated in chocolate. It's different.
Yeah, I've definitely seen them places. I'm not
I've
like
never
sure
found them
where.
again.
All right, I'm gonna venture up to the top.
Chat, do you want me to read you a bedtime story? I received a ghost DM. I got a notification for a message, but it didn't actually pop up. I think someone sent me something by accident. Chat doesn't seem to have opinions about whether I should read them the journals or not. Chat is still discussing white chocolate.
It's what's important.
Iylo wants me to read it out loud. Alright. Episode 3. I finally made a journal! Planning to head into the big spooky mines I found in episode 1 to try and get some more resource collecting done. I want to start work on the lighthouse on the Mushroom Island today and hopefully get to start planning the walled city back near spawn. Diving into that scary hole now. Wish me luck. That's exciting that we're now reading this inside the tower. City never really got its walls, though.
Yeah. North City. It's a big building, which is still very cool. It's a very cool building.
That's true.
And it's like the only place I feel safe.
Yes. First expedition into the hole TM was successful. but I ran out of torches and shield durability, so I resurfaced. Going back in for stone, tough, deep slate, and copper after I do some repairs and regearing. Got myself a stack each of tough, andesite, and granite, as well as at least 2 stacks of cobble and deep slate. I thought that would be enough, but I started building and ran out almost immediately. Yeah, I've heard this from creative builders. They don't realize how many stacks you go through when you build. Gonna need to fill my inventory with stone and deep slate for this one building. I can't imagine how many materials I will need for the walled city. Starting to realize why the walled city didn't happen. Finish the tower. Not really a lighthouse anymore, but it's sure something. Feels like a secluded vault of knowledge. So I put some bookshelves in it. I intend to put this book in there once I'm done. Still needs a name, though. I'm actually building a lighthouse on Spoonicraft. That's like my current... That's what I was gonna stream on Sunday before I got scheduled to work. Working on the lighthouse. So maybe I'll... This one's a lot bigger. It has a lot more room to breathe. I have a very narrow space to work with.
This one's very cool.
Yeah. It's very nice. Chat is saying that it's not bedtime for them, so that's why no bedtime story. That's fair. It's 1:45 here. Episode 4. I should really be counting days. Started work on my main base at the Citadel, working name. As expected, I ran out of resources, so I'm about to go down into the mines and strip mine at diamond level to hopefully get enough deep slate to finish the project. Deep slate is my goal, but if I find diamonds, I am not going to pass them up. Entry 2. I didn't end up going into the large cave since I forgot to bring Kevin with me. I did, however, discover a large cave beneath the Citadel's location and went down there. Plenty of deep slate and a few large iron veins. I had to book it out of there, though, after encountering a skeleton with a piercing bow that went right through my shield, flanked by two baby zombies. Nope. Now I'm working on trying to get a full set of diamond with only 8 diamonds by leveraging the villager trade rebalance. For that, I need to find a taiga village. Time to head east in search of one. Oh, also Lenny is now a Fletcher. I really need to name tag him. We're gonna do that today!
Yes.
This is reminding me all those mobs and stuff. I was on Iylo was pointing out that Fletchers sell bows. I was
That's
on
where
like
I got our bows.
Yeah. I was on a casual server recently. And we just like I don't know, we did bad with our food management. Like to the point that I was too eager to go into the mines right away. I did not bring enough food and I actually almost starved in just like normal Minecraft. Like that was a legitimate risk. I had to like dig my way out. I was lost down in this cave that I couldn't find my way out and there was mobs everywhere. I had to dig up, but I kept hitting more tunnels that had more mobs and it was a whole thing. And I managed to emerge and I found a river and I just managed to get a bunch of like salmon. My inventory was full. I couldn't find spawn, but I lived. And I'm just thinking back to that now and I'm like, yeah, that's training. I think that's training.
Right.
Because actually I was caving with like 2 other people and they both died. So that's why my inventory was so full, is because I was carrying all of the most important stuff that each of us had. So that's why I had so much stuff and why it was so vital that I got out of there alive.
Let's not replay that.
No. Entry 3. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Telling my own stories instead of the storybook. Entry 3. I found a ruined portal and was able to repair it. It wasn't my original intent, but I went into the nether and managed to find myself a dried ghast. This will make exploring for a taiga village so much easier. Entry 4. Harold the Happy Ghast took me to the edges of my world border, and I'm glad he did. But I never found a taiga village. That might be a challenge for a future generation. Should I make note, find taiga village?
I don't remember why.
Armor.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I've got caps lock on. I have sprint on my caps lock. If y'all are ever wondering why I just randomly have caps lock on, I have sprint on my caps lock.
Huh. But you use your thumb to press shift.
No, I'm not a heathen. Speaking of controls, though, I do have an interesting video vaguely related. Oh my gosh, this one's 20 pages. There's so much. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Episode 5. A great start to this episode. I immediately got taken down to half a heart by a pack of wild pillagers that spawned near my base. 5 minutes of recording and it could have been over. Imagine. Yeah, that wouldn't have been an episode. That would have been a short. It's been a while since I've logged onto this world. About a month, actually. I had some stuff happen IRL that made me lose motivation for a while, and honestly, I'm worried that it hasn't come back yet. No! I'm hoping my energy in this video doesn't show how tired I am. A lesson to all. It's okay to take breaks. Sometimes the world is a lot. What you do matters and impacts everything that comes after you, after all. My journey was never just my own, and neither is yours. Oh. Chat is saying I spelled armor correct when I put it in the to-do list. Yes, I am Canadian. We spell things correctly here. I had an internet friend find out 2 weeks into, having met online that I'm Canadian, which I think is a reasonable time frame, but he was, appalled. Jokingly, but he was like, "What do you mean? I had no idea." And he tried to claim that I didn't spell, favorite or color or any of that stuff with a U. And I went back into our chats. I searched, because, fun fact, Discord just has a search feature. So I just searched, favorite with and without a U. Do you know who all the messages without a U were from? Him. Do you know who all the messages with a U were from? Me. They were just provably false claims.
Love it when that happens.
It was very funny. Gathered from the accent and polar bear references. That always fascinates me when people say I have an accent. And I know it's because Canadians are subjected to a lot more media from the States than the States are from Canada. So American accents don't sound like... I don't notice them as much because I experience them so often that it's just yeah, that's just people talking. I don't hear an accent. So it's always fascinating to me when Americans will be like, "Oh yeah, I hear your Canadian accent." One time I was on a server with a bunch of strangers and we were yesterday, we were talking about our favorite block types. It's a great icebreaker I've found. And I said mine was spruce, and they were, jokingly judging me for it. And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, it's a good building block." And immediately they stopped the conversation. They're like, "Oh, you're Canadian." And I was like, "What, for liking spruce?" And they're like, "No, the way you said sorry."
Yep.
It's like, I didn't know that was that distinct.
It's distinct. It's not very different from northern Midwestern United States, or specifically Michigan, I guess, which is where I currently live.
Oh. You're the second person that I've met from Michigan. Congrats.
Yeah.
My very first internet friend was from Michigan.
Nice. I'm not from Michigan, but I do live here and have lived here.
Nice.
Wow, Michigan, I've had this thing happen now where a specific word sounds incredibly wrong, and that word is now Michigan. I really don't like it right now. Wow.
There's a Welcome to Night Vale episode about that. That's 2 Welcome to Night Vale episode references in this stream. I don't know if anyone has been picking up on them, but it's been happening. Okay, apparently the way I say about, it gives me away.
About a boot and oot. Yeah.
But I say about.
How about, okay, what about bag?
Bag?
Yeah, you have to get a bag from the store.
A bag from the store.
Okay. I think that's a very specifically Michigan thing, where people say bag. Gotta go to the store and get a bag.
A bag.
Yep.
That's so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
A boat versus a boot. Uh, the Chaos says, careful, there are plenty of words that you spell like the US rather than British English. So here's the thing. And actually, this is going to be interesting because I think I found that the answers vary based on people's age, and I know we have quite a decent spread in chat. Oh, what is the... Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm gonna type these out in my book. And I want you to tell me the difference between that one and that one. For your context, aWitherDad, I've just written center twice, but one is center RE and one of them is center ER. And I'm curious what people's opinions on this are. There's an objective answer that you can get from Google, but I found it very interesting that when I polled anybody my age, they all gave very similar responses, which was also the answer that I believed until I looked it up and found out that it is a different answer.
Huh. Interesting.
What is your thoughts on this? We've got an answer in chat. What do you think is the difference between center RE and center ER?
Like a definition difference?
Yeah.
Oh man, I have no idea. I would have believed they could be used interchangeably.
Yeah, so yeah, that's technically correct.
Or like a city center, or going to the center as a place, I would think of more commonly being RE.
Yeah, see, so that's really interesting. 'Cause that's what Iylo said is RE is referring to a building and then center ER is like the middle.
Yeah.
Um
But I wouldn't bat my eyes if it were switched either. That's just kind of how it makes sense in my head.
yeah, and Chaos is saying they only use ER in the Southern American English. Techhead Fred saying they use both, but US English is coming into play there because that's like because they work in IT. Yeah, personally, if you asked me, center is a place, and then center ER would be like more the verb, but I also agree with like it being in the middle. So like one is a noun, one is a verb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I googled it and it turns out that ER is the British spelling or ER is the US spelling and RE is the
Yeah.
British spelling. That's the only difference. They don't actually make that, like, the place versus, like, the in the middle or it being a noun or a verb. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
But just about everybody that I ask seems to have decided that RE is a place and ER is a verb, or just, like, not necessarily a specific place, but just more generally to centers, like, in the middle,
Right.
sort of thing. And I just find that fascinating that collectively everyone seems to have decided this.
I feel like that this is, a swing and it might be a miss, but I feel like that has to come down to the way places are named, because I can think of a few places like from my childhood that were um you know such and such center.
Yeah, like the
And I
community center.
right. And that would be spelled RE, because the British English is fancier, for lack of a better word, um, more
That's
prestigious.
interesting.
That would be my guess, at least in America.
Yeah, because that's actually really interesting as well, because mostly the people that I have asked before now have been other Canadians, and I just assumed that this was a result of the combination of, officially, Canada uses British English, but
Right.
we are far closer to the States, so we're definitely going to use a lot more of their spellings than the official language that we're supposed to be using.
Right.
So I thought it was a crossover from that, but the fact that so many different people in chat have given the same answer, I do think it has to do with, like, you see it in a name, because that one they have to follow the official convention, so they're gonna put it RE, but everybody else is just gonna, like, ER it, because typically words that sound like that are going to have an ER ending rather than an RE ending.
Yeah, that is interesting. I think this should be a segment, the etymology segment of UHC Lineages, where we come to the tower and we read one chapter out of Iylo's old books and then dissect words. I'm all for it.
Yeah, this is great. One thing, if you haven't learned this already about me, I am a yapper.
That's good. I'm not, so I'm glad that somebody else can be.
Okay. If you ever need me to stop, you can tell me.
Okay, good.
Oh, we've got a
Now I
paragraph from
love.
Iylo. I forgot
Ooh.
Iylo likes language stuff. Differentiation between formal and informal language has driven many changes in language. Thou/you at one point was a plurality difference, where you was plural and thou was singular. Then they became formal-informal pair, where thou was the informal one, and everyone decided to keep the fancier sounding you. And now, because thou has become so obsolete, everyone thinks that that's the fancy one. That last sentence was me adding on, by the way. I just think it's funny how it's kind of circled around.
Yeah. Huh.
Language is so fun.
It is.
Anyways, we're getting distracted. I was about to ask a question that would have sparked a whole other conversation. We're gonna read entry 2. We're on page 4 of 20. So
Wow.
we should maybe try and blaze through it. Entry 2. I've come to the conclusion that my time in this world is probably coming to an end soon. I have a few things I want to get done before that happens, and I'm going to lock in and get them done. One of which is finishing my house, which I need a ton of tuff for the roof. In preparation for mining, I went looking for more oxeye daisies and marked a location in the forest with a sign where they grow. There's a composter
I saw
nearby.
that today. Yes.
Perfect. Oh, and my horse went missing. Another project I want to work on is the spawn platform. Got some basic ideas for that one. The biggest one is a place to light candles to remember the fallen. Green dye is the big item I need for that project, and there are no deserts within my world border. None! We'll see if 1DT comes to the rescue, I suppose. If not, to my descendants. Oh, that's us. It's us. Talking to us.
Yes.
Please find a desert and make either a green or lime candle, whichever you think looks better, to set so we can light it to remember Spiff. Well, we did do that.
Yep. Yep. And I did, at the top of this tower, looking into the distance, I found that there is a Badlands. So
There is?
yes.
Oh! Is it within our world border?
I don't know. It's very far out there.
Oh, we gotta check. Which direction?
I don't know. If,
I
oh boy,
don't.
I don't know if I can see in the rain. Okay. It was like almost exactly opposite. Oh, I see it. It's directly this way.
I ran up here as if I could see it. I know I can't see it. I can't see any land in any direction, but it's this way?
Yes. Yep, directly this way.
Alright. I think we gotta go on an expedition then.
Yep, I see. At least I think, yeah, no, it's all dead bushes. Telltale striations.
Geography
One thing
expert.
oh yeah. Language, geography, love it. But this entire like ocean, it's just like cliffs on all sides. It's really strange.
Once again, just watched a Milo Rossi video, and now I'm like, I wonder what the geological process would be that would create such a landscape.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some. I'm not familiar with them, though.
Yeah, glacial, perhaps.
I don't know. Goodbye, Rolo Milkshake. I have finished it. Oh yeah, every time I close this book, I lose my
your
page. Okay, there we go. Entry 3. Not enough tough. Story of my life. I even went back to the mushroom archives to grab a few stacks I'd forgotten and left in chests over there. I still came up short. Probably need about 3 more stacks to finish it, but I'm me, so I'm gonna double that. Good call. This is how they do things in space, I think. In the meantime, gonna start work on the spawn platform. I might be missing green dye, but I think I have what I need to make the rest of it. Andesite, deep slate, and nether brick. After that, I'm gonna work on the path from the spawn platform to my house and to the village. Entry 4. Should I be dating these? It's February 14th, 2026. Well, that's the best day for dating them. Happy Valentine's Day. I just finished the spawn platform and filled the nearby chest with as much dye of different colors as I could find. Still missing green though, so I can't make green or cyan dye. We really gotta find a cactus. My premonitions say, while Aspen could receive visions and messages from the beyond, WitherDad was gifted with farsight. Had another run-in with pillagers that made me hole up and use all my heals. I'm gonna hook up a boat to Harold and fly over to the Mushroom Island, pick up a brown mushroom, and bring it back to my base. That way all I need is oxeye daisies and there's an infinite source of healing on demand. Mushrooms will still be nice for packing for long trips, however, it'll just let me heal when I'm home for cheap. I saw the should I be dating these, thought about the joke, and then saw the actual date that he wrote. Anyways, entry 5. Mushrooms home successfully. Had the idea while flying over the water to look for sea pickles in the ocean. Don't have silk touch, so can't get the coral without, you guessed it, the wandering trader. Might make a small enchanting setup. This did not happen.
That's what you're for.
Entry 6. No luck on the sea pickles either. Looks like 1DT is going to be my best friend if I want to get the green and cyan dye for the candles. Just hoping he sells a cactus and not a green dye so I can get a farm going. In the meantime, gonna work on the path and bridges between Spawn, the village, and the Citadel area. Entry 7. Got the paths done. I also added in a few water features for the sake of some pretty bridges. They're nice. Now I need to go back into the mines. So we back in the mines. Sorry. And find more tuff for the roof and deep slate for the walls. After that, I've got some secrets to hide. Ooh, I bet that's what we've been finding. Blank, blank, blank. The seeds have been scattered. 4 in total. Okay, so we found half of them. We'll find no more deliberate hints in these journals. Nice! So we found 2 of them. Have we been looking around here, by the way?
I only vaguely. There's another book though, right?
Yeah, there's one more book, but he said no more deliberate hints, so...
Yeah, that's true.
But there could be a paper hidden about.
Yes.
Or a boot, if I must be Canadian. Ooh! Lapis! Lapis for the enchanting! Oh, nice. And there was obsidian right here the whole time.
And gold!
Oh, tasty. Oh, and there's apples? Yeah, okay, we're looting this. Is there anything left in the furnaces? There's a little bit of copper left.
Okay,
I'm gonna grab all the copper to load up on XP.
Ooh, good plan.
Okay.
Ooh, more torches. I'll take those. There's some potatoes. We could do potato. We have no reason to do a potato farm.
Yeah. Apparently I say a boat more than a boot. Do we like desperately need anything else in here? Get some torches, no. I guess. I'll grab the clay for our rounds barrel.
Okay, I think there's a bunch in this one too. There's 24.
I'll grab the sapling.
I'm gonna take flint. If there's any feathers, I'm gonna grab those. Did you check all these furnaces?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many cows.
Mm-hmm.
The dark oak sapling. Oh, there's hay bale. I'll take that. I can use that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of grabbing whatever, I guess.
Isn't there like a little cave under this island?
Unsure. Do we have a moss block or only a pale moss block? I think we have a moss block.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna leave a couple spaces open in my inventory, so I think this is a sufficient amount of stuff to have yoinked.
Yeah.
Alright, do we want to read the final journal?
I think we ought to.
Yeah, there's a disclaimer, and I think it's for you. Forward. This is not a clue!
Ah, okay.
To anything I have left behind, I swear. I want to say that the puzzle I have left behind can be fairly difficult. I designed it with the knowledge that you and the entire UHC Lineages community would work together to solve it. Don't feel stupid if you struggle. Feel free to outsource for help if needed. You have your audience and your brethren to lean on. Okay, cool. We've kind of already started doing that a little bit, but I'm glad that that's allowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's funny that you were like, maybe there's a clue in the next journal.
But I think it is a clue. Of course he would say it's not a clue.
But it feels so honest.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's a clue.
Oh. Techhead Fred said it's a good voice for streaming. I appreciate that. That's good, because I'm a yapper, so it would kind of suck if my voice was hard to listen to. Entry 1. I am determined to finish this roof. To that end, I have finally forged myself a suit of diamond armor. I'm going to return, I think that's supposed to be to the big spooky cave, TM. I found in episode 1 and hope it goes deep enough to find tough. Also, I'm now almost out of diamonds. Gotta get myself some more of those. A simple Caesar cipher would have been too easy. Yeah, that's quite fair. I suspect. Okay, I say suspect. I have nothing to base this on, but I think, you know how there's like the Minecraft language that the enchanting table does?
Isn't that like galactic language or something like
Yeah,
that?
I think it's called galactic. I'm wondering if the message is in galactic and it's been scrambled to different letters of the alphabet, so we have to translate it to galactic in English.
Ooh, interesting.
That's my new theory. I don't know how to do that, but I was thinking about it on my way home from work. Entry 2. Mining success. Got 8 stacks of tough. I hope that's enough. I also took a look around to see if I could find an igloo per comment on a previous video in case they had a cactus in them. No luck. Wandy T is my only hope. While I wait for him to spawn, it's time to get started on finishing up my roof. Entry 3. 8 stacks of tough! Still unfinished. Man, am I wishing I had shulker boxes right now. On the plus side, I did go ahead and head into the nether. In order to survive the piglins, I crafted a golden helmet, which I have named the King's Crown, in an anvil. This will definitely not have any, knock-on effects in the future. Nope. Also, I know Iylo made this correction in his videos, but, I'll say it here for posterity. It's been changed from the King's Crown to just, like, I think just like the crown or the royalty's crown or something. Yeah, removed kings for the sake of gender neutrality. So I just wanted to put that here too, because he made that mention in his video, so I'm mentioning it here as well. Update, I've decided to hide the crown. If I survive long enough, I may dig it up later to apply an armor trim to it, but I currently don't have any of those. I think it deserves a much grander one than I currently have access to currently. I also want to enchant the heck out of this thing, but I don't think I'll be able to do that with the resources available to me. That I leave to you, dear reader, if you can find it. Right, so we have to find the crown before we can enchant it. I think that's already on my to-do list. Okay, we're on page 9. Is it on my to-do list? The crown, yeah, it's here. Hopefully my to-do list will also be a useful resource for future generations. Anyway, I was able to gather a bunch of quartz, so I'm getting to work on the street lamps around my citadel. Needs a name. Entry 4. Had to go back for some glowstone, so did that. I also wanted to get some netherite for the King's Crown, for the crown, and I managed to find a whopping 1 ancient debris before I met a patch of lava that nearly ended my run. So now I'm traumatized and probably won't go looking for any more. I understand in the moment just like the no thinking that always happens when you're in the moment, but I always did wonder why you mined the block that you placed to block the lava and not like a block above it, so that you could then just place another block and just delete the lava. But, you know, hindsight 2020. I also explored several shipwrecks looking for coast armor trim for it, but also no luck there. Oh well. Okay, so we gotta keep an eye out for coast armor trim, apparently.
Yes.
On the positive side, I did construct several lollipop streetlights around the citadel, ran out of glass, so pivoting back to the roof now. Back to the mines to get more tough! Again. The roof is done! I'm assuming this is a new entry. I think he was so excited about the roof being done that it doesn't say it's a new entry.
Doesn't follow the format.
The roof is done! I'm extremely proud of it, except for one part I need to fix, but otherwise we're done! Now I just have a few minor things on my to-do list, like the street lamps and green dye. Entry 5. The interior of my house is done now. It feels strange. This looming thing that I have been working towards finally being complete. I don't want my life to end just sitting around and waiting for a wandering trader to appear. I haven't seen one since the one that spawned in my rafters in episode 4, I think? I have my street lamp still to do. After that, I think I need to start taking risks. This world must move on to someone else at some point. I won't sit on it forever. Entry 6. I've decided on a course of action. I went out into the forest and gathered more daisies, so I may stand a chance. While out there, a wandering trader spawned, but he didn't have cactus, pickles, or green dye. I want to bring home a totem. Not for me, but for those who come after me. My math on the mechanics of this world has come to the conclusion that the first person of Generation 3 to join the server will be in a precarious position. As the only descendant of one of the original 3, if they die first, an entire original bloodline will die with them. This would be too anticlimactic, I think. So I want to try to give them a chance by earning them a totem of undying. I know I'm thinking 2 generations ahead, but I want my influence to extend forward as far as it can. Ironic, as I began this project, and yet I still cling to the concept of my legacy, as though the entire server isn't already my legacy. I'm signing this book in advance as I know I may not survive this trek. If I survive, I will hide the totem in a safe place. Please leave it there for the first of Generation 3 to find. A book will be on this shelf named for Generation 3 Eyes Only. Give them that book. If that book isn't on this shelf, well, I didn't survive, and there's therefore no totem. Maybe there's one on my body. Save it for them. It's what I died for. If I don't survive this, thank you for reading my journals and for participating in this project. Survive as best you can. Your legacy depends on it.
Oof.
Ooh. That hurts a little bit to read, knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta once Spiff's descendant shows up, we gotta protect them.
Yeah.
Nap time.
Good
So we
night.
want to see if we can get to the Badlands.
How's your inventory looking? I have 4 open spots.
I got 2, but if needed, I can ditch some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I've got bundle space too.
Okay, cool.
24 arrows.
Okay, I've ditched some things that are probably not necessary. You have arrows, did you say?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, wonderful.
Efficiency. Now we have I think you said it was this direction.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm
seeing
trying
this
to see if
random
I can
patch
see him.
of farmland when you showed me. Alright, lead the way. He who is blessed with far sight.
Yes. I wonder if the future generations will have more, even more impressive powers.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. So that I think it was that exact like spot right there is where the world border was for Iylo.
There's a thingy down there. I ain't going diving though. I'm gonna be real, I ain't going diving.
No, actually, I've had too
Unless we
many
find a
terrible.
shipwreck.
Yeah, I've had too many terrible experiences with drowned that have tridents.
Ooh, yeah. I see a
I'm
drowned.
ugh.
It's fine, we just keep going.
What was that? Oh, that was a dolphin.
That's nice, that's a friend.
I am beginning to think that this is definitely going to be outside of our border.
That's so upsetting!
Is that a desert? No.
Oh, back up, 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 Guardians.
Nope.
Nope! We're going around that.
Yep.
Ugh.
Good eye.
I'm sitting in F5.
Yeah, smart.
I'm not steering, so I'm on lookout. I mean, we're getting pretty far, but I'm also not seeing land yet, which is worrying.
Okay. Well, we're nearing the land. And I
Okay.
do see nope. Oh wow. Nope, not even close.
Oh no!
Uh
No! Oh. I'm gently placing my hand on the barrier longingly.
yes. It's still it might not even be in the next round. Holy cow.
How far
It's
is your
very
far
far.
sight?
It's very far, I guess. It did not look that far from the top of the lighthouse. Ugh.
Well, my F5 can go through the barrier. Wee.
Hey, nice.
Well,
Trying
I
to see if
guess we go
there's
back.
anything worth seeing on this side.
Oh, Ilo's gonna be increasing it when the first of Gen 3 join. Because Gen 3 will technically have started.
Okay. I thought it was when the double. Well, hey, I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, no, we accept the blessings of the spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, we might as well go around the border and just see what happens.
There's some gigantic. I think Iylo visited these mountains, the pointy peaks.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. We're heading. I wonder. No. Almost looks like this could be a patch of desert, but I think it's just a long beach.
Doubling was the original idea, but he ran the math and decided this was both kinder to the players and easier to explain. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
So many Nautilus. Alright, so now that we've finished reading the journals, and I can get distracted again, anybody speak any other languages? That's what I was going to ask, that I realized was just going to completely derail the conversation.
I speak. No, I speak a little bit of several languages. um, Spanish, Chinese, German.
Cool.
Yeah.
Techhead
I lived
Fred's got to
in
head out soon. Thanks for
oh,
hanging around. We'll see you soon, Fred.
I lived
Hopefully.
in China for a year, which was very fun.
Oh, that's cool. I've never been outside of Canada, so it's sounds cool to have more of a worldly experience.
It is definitely. I recommend it
Me,
if you get the chance. Ooh, lava pool.
I'm not.
Nope.
Um, yeah, I speak like a teeny tiny bit of Spanish. And I know some ASL. But I am relatively I'm certified a certain level of fluent in French.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was in immersion for 12 years.
Wow. Very cool.
It was only recently that I realized that other places don't have immersion. Like they have
Right.
language classes, but I didn't realize that immersion wasn't a thing. I thought that just like yeah, if you want to learn a second language, you just pick the most common one. But no, it's because French is the second official language here.
Yeah.
Um, like I thought they had Spanish immersion in the States,
Yeah, it's a thing, but it's not like
commonly offered.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely, at least as far as I know, not. I guess it is in some public schools, but for the most part, no.
Iylo speaks Tokipona. Yeah, I remember we talked about that a little bit. Rhythm speaks Spanish kinda, but not fluently. Um, Techhead Fred also nothing fluently, but a little bit of a lot of European languages: French, German, Spanish. Uh, Rhythm also knows a little bit of ASL, but not enough. I think at least half of my ASL I've picked up just at work. Honestly,
Hmm.
it's actually been twice that I've ended up like losing my voice because I was sick. But then I stopped being sick, but my voice was just gone. And
Yeah.
so it's like, well, I can still go to work. I just can't talk. And that's when I found out how few of my coworkers actually speak ASL. And like, I don't speak it fluently, but I can do some basic communication.
Right.
And they were not understanding the things I was trying to tell them.
The furthest I I have since forgotten, but when I was growing up, our neighbors, their whole family was deaf. So we learned some ASL, but the thing that has always stuck with me is just the spelling. I can spell very quickly with my hands, which can work in a pinch, but it's
Yeah, exactly. Like at the
not
very least,
speaking.
I feel like they should teach ASL, like at least basic ASL, just like in school. Like you don't have to be fluent, but
It's
establishing basic
useful.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that even if something is like not useful for literally anything beyond like it being like making something more accessible, it's still of great value.
Yeah.
Um but also it does happen to just be useful in so many situations.
Yeah, exactly. That was a big I work in like software development and web design and stuff. And accessibility on the web is always a if you're trying to serve if you're trying to serve things the most accessible they are, it does nothing except for help everyone.
Yeah. I had a placement for a while that I really enjoyed where I learned this wasn't even the main point of the placement. I just happened to get to do this where the place where I was undergoing like a physical accessibility audit, so like looking at just at the physical space and
Right.
Giving it a score and giving suggestions on how accessibility could be improved. And that was so cool. The unfortunate thing is that it's not companies that do this. It's like you basically are an independent contractor.
Right.
And I really just don't know if I could run my own business because otherwise, like, I enjoyed it, and like the person who was sort of mentoring me
I hear a
is what
skeleton, just so you know. I don't know where, why, or how.
we just keep moving.
Yep.
Um but yeah, the person who's teaching me is actually one of the people who like teaches the courses, so very well versed in it, and said that I was very good at it. So it was something I enjoyed and something I was good at. I just don't think I could do the business side, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to find a way to bring that to Minecraft, sort of. I think it'd be an interesting way to combine, like, I mean, especially being on Spoonicraft, to be able to talk about, and, like, to talk about it in-game and get people thinking about it in, like, their actual physical lives. Oh yeah, these guys give leather too, don't they?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Weird looking. Is this the cold biome, I think? Yeah, we're in a... There's a very, very, like, looks like it's at the build limit, a floating island of stone. Way off in the distance.
You and I have two very different kinds.
Yeah, it'll be interesting when I get my first video posted and you see all the things that I can see.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
This is a very peaceful place. It's quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet berries.
I was thinking of collecting them, and also but then I'm like, that's passive damage. That's teeny tiny passive damage. I'm not gonna collect those. I don't want those problems. I'd love them to tame foxes, but I haven't seen any yet.
No.
That was the first time I bred animals on Spoonicraft, was taming foxes. I did not realize that I had not bred any animals up to that point.
Oh, interesting.
But my main base is on a great big island, and it's entirely spruce, and there were some foxes running around there. So, I mean...
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you can tell from my skin and or if you've seen my PNG tuber on my stream, but it was rather essential that I had the foxes.
Yes. Dogs. I have 10 bones. Should we get a dog?
You can get a dog. I guess we're not gonna ever be jokingly hitting each other, so there's not really a risk of someone's dog going after someone else.
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure I never hit you now.
Yeah. Oh, please.
I wasn't ever planning on it, but I don't want to do it even by accident.
Yeah. Oh, this is that, like, old growth, mossy.
Yeah, that's the kind that's on my island. There's flowers up there. Have we been keeping an eye out for oxeye daisies? I always forget that we need to be doing that.
Oh yeah, I think I have that like built in. I'm passively doing that now.
Yeah, I don't think I've picked it up yet.
Yeah, this is cool.
Alright, so here's the world border. For now.
Oh, I've got to eat.
I am briefly checking up on chat. Chaoswork speaks a little German and understand Spanish better than they can speak it, and have been studying Irish for the last couple years. Oh, that's true, yeah, your game language is set to Irish right now, isn't it? I remember Chaos teaching us occasional words.
That's cool. I was just in Ireland, and
Oh, neat.
Irish is a very interesting language.
Rhythm learned basic, like finger spelling and basic ASL as an elective in college, but didn't go further because they only let minors and majors. Yeah, I didn't. It was offered in university. I didn't take it because I figured that's one of the things that I actually could just take on my own outside of university. Like you can just take a class for that. Whereas a lot of the other classes that were offered were like, you take them at university. Yeah, I've learned ASL. I don't know, my roommate took it and so taught me like at least one basic phrase. Oh, now these guys are cute.
Yeah.
Oh! Who are you mad at?
Right? I don't like that.
Oh, I think
Why
it's
is
because
there a
there's a
spider?
spider. It might be mad at the
Yeah.
spider, but it can't reach it. Oh, the spider's in the cave.
Oh, there's
I'm
also
leaving,
a
I'm leaving, I'm
creeper down
leaving.
there.
I'm leaving. Oh, there's a fox. I'm not taming foxes this far out. I know I probably can't tame them any closer, but I'm also... Oh, little friend. I can't drag a little friend all the way back home. There's a creeper in that cave too, by the way.
Yeah,
we should leave.
There is a creeper. The spider is not aggro anymore. But
Okay.
yeah, no, this is not a spot to be. A pit. Yes, a pit.
Nice pit. Not as cool as cow pit though.
No, just missing cows. Wow, that's a big fire. What?
Whoa! There must be a mega lava pit.
Yeah.
Yep. This is what would be happening at my base if we didn't have fire tick turned off. As a reward for one of my chatters doing their work, at the end of the stream, I lit one of my trees on fire. But we have fire tick off, so it's just been perpetually on fire, and people come over to my base and they're like, wait, why is your tree on fire?
That's great. Is this another trail ruin?
I have copper. I didn't bring a brush, but I have copper. I'm gonna go find a chicken. I want trail ruins.
I have feathers.
Oh, perfect. Okay, all we need is sticks. Crafting table? Perfect.
How could this possibly be?
I will be bringing my crafting table with me, just a disclaimer.
Okay.
There you go.
Beautiful.
There's two right up here. Oh, it's Orpal.
Purple candle, purple
and a
stained
purple
glass.
bun.
Wow. Where's my shovel? There it is. Is it nighttime? Almost about to be.
I will fix this. Yeah, I learned ASL, some basic stuff from my roommate, and then just on my own, I went and, like, learned how to, like, I learned the alphabet, and then at work, there's quite a few people who communicate primarily via at least some form of ASL, and so I've learned, if not official ASL, I've learned their ASL. All right, I've emptied
How
out my inventory.
nice. That's just how have we found another trail ruin? That's just crazy.
I think I must just never look out for them or something like
Yeah.
that. I also really gotta gather some, like, stone. I don't actually have any stone on me.
I don't either, yeah.
Stone tool. There we go. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty.
Oh wow.
What this? Ooh! Post armor trim.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, and I think this is blue dye. We could get green dye this way. I think. If we can get other dyes, presumably we could get green dye.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to actually like build with these patterned terracottas? It's like the
Yep.
most infuriating thing. Because
I
you have to be
made.
facing certain directions.
Well, I just learned what the direction was for the particular one that I was using. I got friend party pottery shard.
Nice. Hopefully we
I
don't also find a heartbreak.
bad omen.
Yeah.
I on my old SMP, the like one thing that I actually built, I think that was the last episode I posted even, was uh my chest and crafting room, and I did it sort of like beehive themed.
Oh,
So
cool.
I used I it was probably yellow glazed terracotta if I had to guess. Um I have no torches.
I do have some. Um,
This is unusual for me. I usually have torches. Oh, thank you. Um and yeah, the yellow has like a there's one corner that if you place four of them together, it um makes like a circle. And what I did was I would
yeah.
place like two together, and then I would have like sort of the opposing corner. And what it looked like to me was sort of two bees at a like at one of the little cells in a beehive.
Oh, yeah.
And so I made the floor out of that to make it look like there was a bunch of bees working away.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
I got
fun.
the burn pottery shard. Shard, not shard. Shard.
I got light blue dye.
Ooh, getting closer, I think.
Yeah. I'm so nervous I'm gonna like accidentally mine a suspicious gravel, even though I
Yeah.
know what it looks like and can identify it. I'm like, but what if I get it wrong?
Oh, this has water flowing into it. I don't really want to mess with that.
Oh. I'm like brushing everything just in case.
Yeah, me too.
Ah, this is a real one. Oh boy, a glass pane. I'm finding a lot more than last time though, which is nice. But whatever this is, it's green. I think it's an emerald. One emerald.
It's still useful.
Yeah. Oh, was there one above that? Hard to tell. Why are there campfires in here? What is the design of this place?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think I might have accidentally one might have broken. I didn't see that it was above. Oh boy. Clay. Okay, it's back to brushing every single one of these because I'm paranoid again.
Oh, here, let me spew a few of
Yippee!
those.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna mine above these before I mine them so that there's not accidentally one that I don't see, because I think that's why I destroyed the last one, is because I didn't realize there was another above it, and it's the only one here that's like that.
Huh. I got a white dye. So yeah, I think we can get all sorts of dyes. Wonder why Iylo didn't think of trail ruin as a potential source of dye.
Yeah, that obviously top of the list. Um, Briefly checking out chat again because I remember we were talking about stuff. Oh
Oh,
wow, Tokipona has a sign language. That's cool. Techhead Fred is heading out.
bye, Tech Head Fred.
Best of luck. Team Trail Ruins does it again. We will find one trail ruin every stream, and we will
Right.
find something that Iylo was desperately looking for. Just to torment him. Oh, Chaos says we're just really lucky. They are fairly uncommon. That's crazy then.
Yeah. I yeah. Oh no, not the water. Um,
Uh, I was remarking your dog has a really deep bark. Yeah, they
it
got
does.
personalities, don't they? I think that like is indicative of a particular personality. I don't know them though. According to the wiki, Trail Ruins loot includes blue, light blue, orange, white, and yellow dye. Okay, so we're not gonna get orange dye here.
Oh,
That sucks. Um. Oh, we're being told to check the Discord when we have a chance. Okay, guard my body. I'm briefly AFK.
okay. Oh, cave noises. That was the worst thing on earth.
Oh my gosh! can I play this? Spiff, can I play this? Like, I want I don't have I have game sound specifically because I wouldn't dare have just my desktop audio going to stream, but I can put this, I think I can put this as a source. Can I play this? Oh my gosh. Hang on, I just gotta download it first. Oh my gosh. Okay, context for chat. Uh, oh my gosh. Spip, that is such an incredible turnaround.
And
Oh.
quality too. It's good.
I have no idea how loud this is gonna be. So I'm sorry in advance, chat. Um, what is this? Media, I guess? I don't know how to just add an audio. Now we get to watch me troubleshoot for a second. I feel like there's gotta be someone who's made some kind of like beat out of the ho sound. 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 I feel like there's gotta be someone beat out of the ho sound. Beat out of the ho sound. Beat out of the ho sound. There's gotta be beat out of the ho sound. Beat out of the ho sound. Beat out of the ho sound. I feel like
Did you get it figured out?
yeah, it's playing. I feel like
Okay,
there's
cool.
gotta be someone who's made
Only
some
listened
kind
to
of
like
like
the first 20 seconds, but it's it's good stuff.
Yeah, I put it on stream and then I put it on monitor so I can also listen to it.
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool. I don't think I've ever actually said this before, but I've actually always thought it's really cool how people make like the remixes of Minecrafters. And so that's really cool that someone remixed me. I'm gonna be showing this to everybody. I hope you know. Everybody is going to hear this now. What do we got? Another pottery shard. Danger. Ooh.
Danger, burn, and friend. Oh.
Ooh. Okay, I feel like this isn't pottery shards. I feel like this is a tarot reading.
Yeah, right.
But hey, you know, pulling death in tarot doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to die. It's just a sign of new beginnings and the end of old stuff. That's what the dying part is.
Yeah.
I once pulled death 7 times in a row. Freaked out my friend who was doing the reading.
Was that another shard?
Yeah, what do I got? It's another danger.
Okay, all right.
In my defense, I was graduating university at the time. Like, I was coming up on graduation. So, that was probably the big change that the cards were talking about. Subtle horror mod that just makes every pottery shard danger.
That combined with the cave noises would do it. What are these blocks? Is this gray terracotta?
Oh, that was delightful. I'm gonna go back and leave comments in the Discord once the stream is over, but I've that's stuck in my head now. That's such a vibe.
I feel like we have sufficiently excavated this.
Yeah, probably. This Kansas fan art, yeah, yeah, I think so.
I hear spiders.
That's not worrying at all.
Yeah, I think the wall to your right, if you break the wall at all, we will get flooded with water.
Ah, that's why this is not excavated.
Yeah.
Every gravel is suspicious gravel if you're too afraid of breaking the suspicious gravel.
What on earth?
What?
Okay, there's so many cave noises right now. It's the second like most terrifying noise I've heard.
I low-key kind of just want to keep playing that song in the background. But I think that maybe the rest of stream will get annoyed, so I'm just gonna have to listen to that on my own time. Not that it's a like an annoying sound, but more just like I'm thinking for the VOD if there happens to be anybody who's like just doesn't really like music in their VODs. Like I don't tend to have music playing during my streams. I don't want them to be subjected to that suddenly without warning. Alright, ditching my bad tools. What are we keeping and what are we leaving behind? I had another glass pane, did I not? Oh no, I put it in the chest already.
Oh, the purple one.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have to make choices. I'm gonna ditch the dirt, but I'm gonna bring the coarse dirt just because that's harder to come by.
Yeah.
I'll ditch the sand. We can come by sand fairly easily. I kind of want to grab more of the nice terracotta, actually.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, more suspicious gravel.
Oh, good.
Yellow dye.
Well, we've gotten like every die then, I feel like.
Yeah, that we can get from these. The ordeals. The ordeals being that I can't just jump down there, take a little bit of damage, and collect the block that fell. We always make the worst staircases into these.
Oh yeah. It doesn't even qualify as a staircase, I think.
Oh, more gravel. Oh, this is another. No, this is a. Oh, it's a wooden hoe! Everybody give it up
Yes.
for the wooden hoe! I like these purple blocks.
I feel like the terracotta will just like always come in handy at some point.
Yeah, especially if it turns out we still can't get to that Badlands even after the border.
Yeah. Ugh, dog. Don't push me in the pit.
Alright, I have very, very carefully extracted everything that I want, I think.
Good. Now we just need a shulker box.
Real. Oh, this is white terracotta. This is the terracotta that Skiz used to build that giraffe.
Huh.
I made a video about it. I'm intimately familiar. D! 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 I was actually gonna send this directly to you, but you're here, so I'm sorry, chat. We're listening to it again. Yeah, I'm playing it again. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I've kind of always wanted to be remixed. It happened. It happens. I said, like, I was farming, and I was like, the hoe and the seeds feel like there's a beat. Surely someone has made a beat out of them. And Spiff, while stream was happening, made this. Can I get it to play again?
Yeah, you said that today, right?
Yeah, I said it today. It was during this stream.
Holy cow.
Well, technically it was yesterday because midnight has passed, but yes.
Yeah.
How do I get
hate to inform you, midnight did not just pass. It is 1:07.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Close enough.
How do I get a media to play again?
I feel like there's gotta be someone who's made some kind of like beat out of the hoe sound. 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 I feel like there's gotta be someone beat out of the hoe sound. Beat out of the hoe sound. Beat out of the hoe sound. There's gotta be beat out of the hoe sound. Beat out of the hoe sound. Beat out of the hoe sound.
I'm gonna need to head home. Probably to log out pretty soon.
Sorry, I have monitor on and I can barely hear you. Yeah, I was thinking we get back to the house and probably log out because I do have a 7 a.m. and I would like more than 3 hours of sleep tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we won't have anything else triggering out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab what I can.
I feel like there's gotta be someone who's made some kind of like beat.
Like, isn't that so cool? I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm just gonna be thinking about beat out of the hoe sound. Aspen beat, real. It's gonna be in my head all night. I'm gonna be at work the next morning. It's gonna be 7 a.m. I'm gonna be unloading the dishwasher. Beat out of the hose sound. uh. What else can we ditch? Several things. There's Claney the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to bring that back.
I need my water bucket. I grab the dandelions. Wheat's important.
You can craft that wheat into hay bales.
That's true. I did that with the lapis too. Okay, yeah, there's a couple remaining,
nice.
but I'll leave them here. I think we have enough wheat production going on at the house.
I think so.
I'm gonna leave the glass panes there, unless you so desperately desire them.
No.
Yeah.
How's there a clay block?
I think I picked it up from somewhere. The island. Alright. So there's a few things that feel like they'd be important, but there's only like one or two of each. So I think we got enough paper back at the base. We'll get saplings, bread, mush. Yeah. Okay, my inventory is full.
Perfect.
I think I actually will be leaving this crafting table here, it turns out.
Haha, perfect.
Off we go.
I thought it was a little closer to night. Perhaps it's not. Alright. The problem is I don't exactly know the most direct route back.
We'll figure it out.
With the power of Farsight.
Yes.
Oh, an azalea tree.
Ooh. Well,
Dig
then we
down,
should
find a lush
definitely...
cave.
Yeah, we should dig down and find a lush cave. I think that sounds like a great use of our time.
Yeah.
Iylo says someone in Gen 5 is gonna stumble across this trail ruin and think, oh, this is the beat out of the hoe sound ruin.
Alright, surely that's night enough. There we go.
Yippee! What did we set out looking for again? We were gonna name tag Lenny.
Yeah, we've been trying to name tag Lenny.
Well, we also meant to go to the tower, which we did do.
Yes. What on earth? This is a very...
That's some cool terrain generation.
Right?
Oh, is that a savanna?
I think so.
Was that important? Did we need a savanna for something?
I don't exactly remember.
I shouldn't have been scared. It's a very doable jump, and I was scared that somehow I was not going to make it.
Wait, this must be what is that? A windswept savanna. Butting up with like a taiga? This is really weird.
Taiga.
Yeah, look straight up. Do you see that floating island like directly above us?
Oh, I do.
It's so high. It's so high. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I bet there's a paper hidden there.
I don't think that was within the world border, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, no. I don't think so either. Okay. I hear a zombie. Probably just in a cave.
This is so pretty.
Yeah. That little
There's
lake.
llamas! I love how
Wait,
it's
what?
just got like a... Yeah, like over there.
Oh. They kind of just look like sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a zombie, so don't get knocked down.
Oh.
I don't know
Yeah,
where.
there's like a cool sinkhole. This would be such a cool place to build a base.
There he is.
Okay.
He's armored.
Uh,
Nice.
oh, there's a second
Another
one. Don't catch on fire. Oh.
Hey, dog? A lot of help you were.
Yeah, for real. What the heck? It's such a nice place, but I don't want to base too far out from where everybody and all the stuff is. Maybe a future generation.
Pile of creepers down there.
Ooh, maybe we don't go this way.
No. Mm-mm.
We are still 500 blocks outside Iylo's world border, at least. I need to stop looking at chat. I nearly fell in that hole.
Yeah, that's a crazy hole.
I'm plagued by my premonitions.
Zombie.
We just leave. We just fully backtrack and we go a different way. It is beautiful here. It is also so dangerous.
Yeah.
It is less distracting in game.
All right, water. I like water. Water on a boat feels very safe.
Yes. We had a very good time getting here on a boat. I think if we can make it back to the ocean, that'd be great.
Yeah, I don't exactly know where that is, though. But we'll go for it.
Yippee! Be a great time for a jam. I'm not gonna do it a third time. I don't want to inundate chat. I just love it so much. I think
the ocean. This
I
feels
think
like
this is
the
the
ocean.
ocean.
Ooh, look at that. I'll get us a little bit closer. Whoa!
Oh, village! Village!
Wait. There's no chance this is the village that he died at, right? No.
No, I think we're too far out.
Yeah.
I don't
This
think
little
this was the
tower
biome.
with the tree on top looks so cool.
We gotta check out the village. Chat, with the villager trade rebalance thing, is there anything useful at this type of village?
I think it's a savanna? I don't know, I can't tell. What is that? Oh, it's one of those greaser chickens. No, this is just a normal village. With a gigantic cliff.
Yee. My water bucket should be in my hotbar. What am I doing? Doop-de-doop-de-doop.
This village has way too many places to fall very far.
Scary. I'm taking all the hay bales. I know it's good for trading, but we're focusing the enchanting setup, I think, more than the villager trading.
Yeah.
So we need this for cows. This is a big village. Oh, a kitty cat. Oh, it's a baby. Plains Village, Section 3, Diamond Boots and Leggings, Hunch Smite, Bane of Earth Rods. Well, I don't really care as much about those last ones, but Diamond Armor not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a bunch of cows. I'ma be right back. There's so many.
And some oxidaisies.
Oh, yeah, see, I have not been paying attention. I also don't have inventory room, so I really hope you do.
Yeah, a little bit. Or more specifically, I have exactly one spot.
Well, that's better than I have. I could probably sacrifice something, though. The daisies are pretty important. These guys are so annoying to kill in the tall grass.
Uh-huh.
Could you guys be easier to murder, please? Thanks. Alright. Cow population reduced. Oh, there's more across the river.
And more daisies.
Did you get all the ones? There's some more over there. I guess we don't have to
Yeah.
pick them all necessarily, but while we're here.
Might as well.
Well, I have an inventory slot now. How much damage does a diamond pick do? Oh, a significant amount, apparently. I managed to kill a cow with 2 hits from a diamond pickaxe. I did crit the first one.
Nice.
Alright, cool. Onwards?
Onwards. I think.
More cow?
I hear sheep. Oh, and more cow.
Oh, so much more cow. This is effective enough. Forget axe fighter. I'm about to become a pickaxe fighter.
It's working, eh?
Surprisingly.
Okay, I see the lighthouse, so...
We can navigate from there.
Yeah.
Oh. Just trying to escape chat.
Don't fall in this hole. No, it's
Thank
relatively
you.
small.
I was looking at chat. Spiff's gotta go now. Gotta go to work.
I hear a skeleton.
We run.
Yep.
Good luck at work. Thank you again for the really cool remix.
It's the new UHC Lineages theme song.
Oh, daisies.
Good eye.
Oxeye. This is the first time I've held one. I just unlocked new recipes. I'm so good at this survival thing.
I mean, you are surviving, so
This is true. Guide us home, O far-sighted one.
yes.
I think it's funny watching the eating animation while we're boating. I just leave a trail of crumbs falling off behind the
Right.
boat.
Fish food.
Yeah. Keep my eyes on the water, I guess. Don't want to run into
More guardians.
yeah, them. I forget what their place is called, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Ocean Monument?
Yeah, Ocean Monument. All you get is sponges. Who needs sponges? Who needs sponges? Go to an Ocean Monument with her. So I have done one. Not my favorite thing to loot. Do you have a favorite
No.
structure to loot in Minecraft?
Favorite structure to loot?
Yeah.
I mean, end cities. Oh, I mean, I guess the most fun is probably a trial chamber.
Ooh, I love Minecraft gambling.
Yeah. Whoa, Nautiluses.
Oh yeah,
What are
I've
you?
seen a ton of them this whole time we've been going. They're just around.
Waiting to be tamed.
Yep. I tamed with a pufferfish. Yeah, I tamed one on Spoonicraft, but I didn't like do anything to keep it in place, so it's just like somewhere in the ocean around my base, probably. Source how bad we were at trials. Yeah, we did trials on a casual server recently. We did okay. I see. Normally, when some people mention the ancient city, I immediately tell them that you can trust me in the ancient city. But I'm gonna be real. We should not go to the ancient city.
No. No,
There
yeah,
is nothing worth having uh that is worth the risk.
no.
And I'll admit this freely. I should probably not be trusted in ancient cities. Like I'll be responsible to the best of my ability, but
That doesn't, yeah, it's still.
yeah, like
I think I'm about the same. I'm
most of the
comfortable there,
time.
but it will not go well.
Yeah, like most of the time I'm fine because I accept that I will die, but it will be worth it for it'll be worth it. Okay, so
Right,
is this
for the
a
greater
flower?
good.
This is the flower forest. So this is where it would have a designated
I
spot,
hear
right?
a skeleton again. Yeah, I think.
I think it's
Alright.
underground.
Yeah, I think so.
So is this the village where Lenny?
Yes.
Where Lenny?
Lenny is either out here or in his house, which is over here. Are you Lenny? Yeah, this is Lenny. Fletcher.
And that's the only Fletcher?
Yep.
Alright. Lenny time. There we go.
Lenny.
Yay!
Mission accomplished. Mark another one off. Sure didn't sound like he was shooting at me right now.
Techhead Fred was suggesting putting silence on the crown. And Iylo says, I will not be responsible for you trying to do that. No, I think coast is a much better idea.
Yeah.
And apparently the one by the village didn't have any oxeye patches, so. There we go. Name tag, Lenny.
Oh.
You know what?
Well,
Once
we don't
it's
have
done,
any fish. But I see the orange cat up there. That, and I think Iylo wanted to get at one point.
I'm gonna put a little one of these arrow things beside it. That means done. I've decided.
Perfect.
And I did the organizing, so we can put a little arrow beside that too. For Spiff, we did do the dispenser and the jungle sapling, but I'm gonna change that to Spiff grave now because I think we should still make it more than it is. There we go. I didn't add in anything that we already. You know, I'm just gonna say name tag friends because currently I only had Lenny on there because that was the only one remaining. But
right.
There we go. We made good progress. We also went exploring, but we made good progress.
Yeah. And exploring can count as progress, in my opinion.
Yeah. We should go back so that we are safe when we log off, and also so that I can breed up the cows again.
Yes. Ooh.
I am once again up past my designated bedtime.
That's how you know you're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so next time I will be online. The thing I specifically said I wouldn't do this time. In my defense, I needed to get home safely. It's important. And I'm not over as much as last time. Like, I went like a full hour over last time. Cow time. Oh, because this wasn't loaded, none of them have actually reset.
Oh no.
It's not been 5 minutes. It's fine, I'll empty out my inventory and then it will have been 5 minutes. I'm craving fresh baked bread right now. Just as of like 5 seconds ago, I realized this.
Best we can do is fresh crafted bread. That's always bothered me that you do not need a furnace to make bread.
Yeah, that's true actually. That's weird they do it that way. Okay, yeah, we do have moss, so it's fine that I didn't bring moss.
The fact that we are set up with regular oxeye daisies as well as just brown mushrooms is like such a step forward. A step ahead.
Yeah. You know, we actually, with all the cows that we killed just like passively, we might actually have our bookshelves.
Oh, I have a few more leather too.
I have 30 leather.
Okay. Yeah, there's 21 in here.
Yeah, okay, let's take a look. We got 8 bookshelves, we need 15. So that's 7 more. So 7 times 3 is 21. So we need 21 more books. We've got 2, so we need 19. Boom. Limiting factor is the leather. This is just like in chemistry. And we have a lot of extra paper. That's fine.
Sweet.
And now we just make the bookshelves. Bam! There we go. Now all I have to do is get to level 30.
Easy.
Yep. So how do we want... Let's make that the disproportionate side, because most people will come at it from this direction. And then we'll grab... chests as a tool. And we'll pop the lapis in there. There's like this... when I was in university, we had to take a stats course, and everybody hated it. Because they were all like, ooh, but I went into this... Whoa.
2 of them. I've got 2 as well.
Nice. They're like, I went to this program because I don't want to do math. And so everybody hated that we had to do this stats course. For me, it actually ended up being my easy course of the term, but this was not the case for most of my classmates.
Right.
So I did make sure to show up to all the study groups so that I could help people, because I know they weren't having a great time. But the first class, the prof was like on contract rather than like the profs that usually taught the course. And so wasn't actually like this was just like a stats prof who happened to have like some connection to social work. But probably didn't regularly teach this course, and so didn't quite come in like understanding the level of like discomfort with math that everyone was going to have.
Right.
And like, here's the thing, it was a fully asynchronous class. We didn't even have to have lectures. This dude was like, I'm gonna host tutorial so that you could come in if you have questions. Which honestly based, because he didn't have to do that.
Right.
But the first one he didn't quite like grasp, so that he caught on fairly quickly once he started getting the questions that he was getting, and he was like, okay, we need to back it up a second. But the first class he kept talking about like the importance of stats and like math is a tool that you can use to like, and he said math is a tool a bunch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that went on to become the name of the group chat. Most of my classes did not have a group chat. Everyone was confused enough in this class that we had a group chat. So that was a long-winded explanation for why I said chests is a tool. Because I said it because it's in the tools barrel.
Yeah.
But it's like an inside meme with myself. Math is a tool.
That's very good.
Yeah, and like I truly don't mean to rag on my classmates. I understand that like tech and math is not everybody's thing. But the group chat was on Facebook. So I feel like there's a correlation.
Yeah. And that was for social work or social work related. That's really funny because the conference I was at this past weekend was for social work, basically. A lot of social work speakers.
Oh, that's cool.
But I heard from about 3 different speakers all brought up, sorry, I don't do math, I'm a social worker. That's funny.
Thing. You would think that since so many social workers hate doing math, that there would be a plethora of math-based jobs in the social work field that have very little competition. That I, an enjoyer and relatively skilled math person, I mean, I'm not a math person. I'm good. I'm decent at math.
Yeah.
That I could apply for, but no, it's just a skill that you apply in other jobs in this field.
One could even call it a tool.
I'm logging out.
Yep.
No, exactly. It is a tool. It's not job specific, but I desperately wish that I could just
Yeah.
like show up and be like, "Hello, I have a degree in social work and I'm willing to do math." And then just have like employers frothing at the mouth to hire me. This is my dream.
Right. Well, I'm sorry for the reality of the world.
Many such cases.
Yes. Oh, nearly every such case.
This should work out fairly closely. I hate being inefficient when there's coal, so I always try to make sure that whatever amount that I'm putting in is divisible by 8. This is close enough that I don't feel like
Yeah.
we're wasting stuff.
Every time I see coal, I try to grab it, so hopefully we don't run out. I like having just coal available.
Yeah.
I do think I'm gonna log out. I'm going to copy down these the ciphers and see if I can figure this out.
Oh, yeah. I'm moving the, like, item type valuables into the, like, bottom sort of overflow thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where all the armor trims have gone.
Cool. Oh yeah. I'll put my sherds in there.
Yeah, okay, I'll grab them out of here. There we go. Yeah, oh, I remembered I was saying a thing, then this is actually relevant to you. Yeah, tomorrow I have my 7 a.m., but I'm planning to, like, I actually have a regular stream slot tomorrow, and usually
Okay.
we do, recently at least, we've been doing Decked Out from about 5 p.m. EST till roughly 8 p.m. EST. I might actually have to dip early this week. But usually like the stream slot actually starts at 4, but then the person we play Decked Out with is only available at 5. So usually for an hour before then, so 4 to 5, we have been doing Spoonicraft. But
Okay.
since I'm trying to stream this server every day, I might, if I'm like, I finish work at 1, I should have time. I might actually start an hour or two before that time slot, especially because I'll be leaving early. So I may be streaming on here roughly 3 to 5 tomorrow, and then
Okay.
Decked Out roughly 5 to 7, just for chat so you know the upcoming schedule, and for you, aWitherDad, if you want to log on around those times.
Okay, cool. I might be able to. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know my schedule until I'm experiencing it.
Yeah, that's so real. That's kind of why I'm
Mhm.
giving daily updates. At least I know my shift tomorrow. That was a little nerve-wracking. I had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to find out that I'd finally received confirmation from work that I was going in at 8 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'll stick around. I won't do anything too dangerous, so that, hopefully we can log on together again.
Cool. Sounds good.
Good night.
Alrighty. Good night.
And I'm gonna finish emptying out my inventory, and I'm gonna deal with the cows. And then I will also log off. I'm gonna put the dandelions up here, because I think that's why we collect the... Yeah, that's a good call, actually, moving the apples and gold in there. And then leather can go... Mob drops... Oh, we already had some. Or maybe he just put that in there. Anyways, we have that. We have even more brushes. We need to start just having those with us, apparently. I don't know. Paper barrel. Shrug. Using these. I'll leave the torch there for now. Ah, I need a new axe. And a crafting table. I usually keep one on my person. So, crafting table sits there. Axe sits there, and my hotbar is back to normal. So yeah, I just gotta get 11 more levels, and then we can start trying for a good enchant. Let's just see what shows up. Unbreaking 3. And there's a fortune 1 there. That could bode well. We may get lucky. I have in the past. Whoa! 1 DT jump scare. Hey, bud. Where did you go? Bro. He dropped his leads. Well, thanks for those, I guess. Dude. Can you uninvisible? Oh, I guess I can sleep and then solve that problem. What if, guy? What if he has a cactus? Yeah, I know he goes invisible at night, but he has a cactus. Oh, probably not. No, no cactus. Pufferfish, gray dye, oxeye daisy. I'm gonna sell them at oxeye daisies. Oh yeah, XP. That's great. Oh, he was on the enchanting setup. Oh, milk bucket, but then I also lose the milk. Water bottle. We can do water bottles. We got a ton of glass. You know what? We'll do 3 at a time, because eventually he's gonna sell out. Yeah, one of us got a cauldron from somewhere. But I think it works with any source block. Sorry, I'm gonna briefly dig up the floor, I think. Oh, I can only do that twice, huh? Well, it's a good thing I didn't craft 15 bottles. And there we go. Maxed for values. Valuable. There we go. Now we've got a water bottle. That's a food. That's a valuable. That's a glass. Leads is a tool. Alright, now we're gonna go feed the cows. That would have been such a, like, magical ending if it had been, if it had the green, or not the green dye, but, like, the cactus. The cactus is really weird. Oh, boy. Welcome to Lag City. I'm genuinely worried that, like, even though this isn't, like, there's space in here, I'm worried that when I hold the wheat that I'm going to die to entity cramming. It's literally never happened to me. But I'm really not planning to test my luck. Here of all places. Okay, spread out a little. Spread out. Spread out. That's good. Okay, gotta make sure I get all the XP. And then very quickly just get all of these guys that were on the far side. I flipped a trapdoor. There we go. We are starting to get probably to the stage where I should maybe start killing some of these guys. I think once it gets to the point that I am using up a stack of wheat, that's probably getting close. I think this was like 63. We're down to 12. Disperse! Disperse! Do not kill me when I try to collect XP. Alright, so we've gained 3 levels since getting back, I think. Not bad. There we go. Yeah, used up a stack. So we'll just give them a little bit, make sure that all the ones that have been fed have also actually bred up. Don't want to waste the wheat. And then we can maybe feed them one more time next time. And then we can start the murder. But yeah, this will be a good source of XP, I think. This is a delightfully large cow pen. Mine usually aren't this big. And we'll harvest that wheat, but I could get caught in a perpetual cycle if I get harvesting and there's the trees and everything. That'll be some good stuff to do next time, because it's all nice and safe. And I can do them here. And that'll be good, because I don't know if aWitherDad's going to join me tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, tomorrow will probably be chores, roughly 3 to 5 p.m. EST, if things don't go wrong. Let me take a quick look at chat. Yeah, having a mushroom island was so lucky. Welcome back, Techhead Fred. You caught us just at the tail end. I once again have, I'm an hour over, but that's better than like an hour and a half over. It's an improvement. Yeah. Iylo's math teacher in high school had the math is fun catchphrase and gave weekly work packets called weekly fun sheets. Math can be fun though. There's some math that I find fun, like working with angles. I like solving puzzles with angles. That's fun. Can you keep them around? The Wandering Trader? I don't know. I don't know if they would restock. I don't know if they restock once they sell out. Okay, they despawn even if you name tag them, so okay, you can't keep them around. That's alright. And they don't restock, yeah, so no point keeping him around. But I appreciate that he got his llamas stuck outside the door, because that's just free leads for me, and I didn't have to anger the llamas, because that is yet another way to take damage. I will not be doing that. If he had cactus, Iylo would have actually screamed. Yeah, that's gotta be frustrating. Goalposts move. Listen, I gotta min-max the cows! Maximum XP. I'm telling you. This trade, this level 30, it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the one. I've been pretty lucky with them. With the getting the fortune 3 out of it. If someone in the series dies to lava spit, you'll laugh very hard. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. Yeah, I could shear the leads off, but they came off basically as I realized that the wandering trader was there, so it just saved me the effort. Anyways, the more I talk, the less I sleep. So, I will be back tomorrow, less than 24 hours from now, and we'll be doing some chores here, and hopefully continuing to not die. Have a good time zone, everyone. I was gonna quote the song to close this out, but I'm okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I remembered the correct words. Remember, always make a beat out of the ho sound. That's gonna be playing in my head for ages. All right, have a good one, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.